use about 100. If you do $10 a month, that's what, 120 a year.
Right.
So basically, they just gave me my money back, and they keep giving you money.
Yeah, so they gonna want you.
Yep.
To get your bread back.
So that's probably how they getting everybody to sign up for that shit. Hey, are we live yet?
Yeah, we live, nigga. We been live.
Oh. Nah, nigga, hey, they just giving it to you because they love you. You know what I'm saying? They just giving it to you because you're a loyal customer. That's all. It's not because of Game Pass.
No, I'm saying like they giving out money for you to play the games, right? That means you gotta have
basically.
Yeah, you gotta
right.
Have
so like what? Okay, so like
so you gotta get Game
right
Pass.
Because one of them was like, okay.
Hey, what if it? What?
Hey,
Go ahead. I was gonna say. Well, go ahead. Go. I'll wait.
Real quick. What are the stipulations again to winning the money, to getting the money? What do you have to like have? What do you have to achieve? What do you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the checklist? You got to play a certain amount of hours on a certain amount of games. What are you doing?
Hold on 1 second. Let me finish this. I'll get you.
Because I don't really understand how that shit works. Because I mean, it seems like I'll give you $100 to spend $1,000 type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, man. I was thinking of giving $100 to make sure that you don't go to PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like, get their loyalty.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, what? That's why I'm asking what the stipulations are. Because let's say, all right, you gotta play this game and you gotta like accomplish this and this game or some shit, and it requires some loot boxes to get that done. You know, you feel me? You see where I'm going at?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah, like I'll give you $100 to spend $1,000.
It's always got to be some kind of catch.
Like, if y'all been to Vegas, right?
Yeah, all right, check this out. Check this out real quick, so I go on to my next move. Okay, so basically what they're doing is, okay, so let's say you have Game Pass, right? And it says, okay, we'll give you 2,000 points if you get an achievement in Lego Indiana Jones, right? So you download Lego Indiana Jones, which is already in the Game Pass, so you don't have to buy it. Then you play it, you get your first achievement, then you get 2,000 points. So really, there's really nothing. It's not like you got to go out, like, okay, so me, I rent movies on there too, right? So they say, okay, this month, if you rent 4 movies, we'll give you, let's say, they give you, I think it's 5,000 points, right? So that's $5 that they give you for renting 4 movies for the month. So yeah, you're going to spend 20 probably, but they give you $5 back. And that's, you don't have to. This is all shit if you want, shit that you already do. You know what I mean? So like, that's kind of like what it is, and then it'll tell you, okay, so if you haven't bought Battlefield yet, it says if you buy Battlefield, we'll give you 5,000 points or 6,000 points for buying Battlefield, and then we'll give you an additional 5,000 points for the first achievement you get for playing Battlefield.
Shit. Well, I guess.
I'll send you, and then you do surveys. Like, you do a survey, like one of them was Charlie Brown. Like, okay, let's see how your smarts is about Charlie Brown. And then, you know, even if you don't get it all right, you still get like 50 points or whatever, which is like what, 5 cents or whatever the case may be. But I mean, shit, it's all free money. I was like, fuck it. I've been working on that for the last 2 days since Thanksgiving.
Okay, they give you incentive to buy their games on their system.
Basically, yeah, because it's not like they give you money and you can like put it on your card. It's all you get gift cards through Microsoft store. So basically, they're giving you money to buy more shit at their store.
Right.
Okay. Well, shit.
Interesting.
Good. Yeah. Nice, Microsoft. I'm gonna have to look into that shit and see what games that they got that I don't want, because I don't want shit on that goddamn. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, it's a good deal. It's always a good deal, nigga. When they give you something for free, take advantage of that shit all day, every day, nigga.
So what's the difference between that and the? I guess there is. I don't use neither one, so I don't really know. But how's the trophy shit work for PlayStation? Because ain't that like the kind of same thing?
Yeah, they said it's the same shit, but I don't know. I haven't even utilized this shit.
I don't play lotteries and I don't do none of this shit, man. I don't sign up for memberships to get extra shit. When I go to the grocery store, that's the last thing I want to hear. Would you like to sign up for one of our cards? No, bitch. I just want to buy the shit and leave. Can I just do that? So I don't sign up for none of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how that trophy shit works. And
Yeah,
on
real
PlayStation,
shit.
dude, you would think I would know how to do that shit. I don't fucking care, man. I'll just buy this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just buy the game when it comes out. God damn, man.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit. Well, look at these intros. Hold on. These niggas don't even know we here, nigga. Go ahead, get your intro in, my nigga. Royal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Roll Flush, Draco Rex, Asian Gambit on a very special weekend edition. Shout out to Sick. This may not be possible if it wasn't for his, you know what I'm saying?
It's his
Inquisitive ass.
asking.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
But
showed him.
yeah, shout out to you, sir. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? We about to get cracking, man. I'm not going out tonight. That's why we here. Because usually Saturday night, I'm like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But we here because I can't be like pulling up to the spot in a rental. You know what I'm saying? In like an old school Corolla, like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, same here, nigga. Hey, I'm free, my nigga. The reason why I'm free is because it's my girl's time of the month. So she was like, I ain't even coming over because that's all I want from you if I do come. Like, damn, bitch, I feel like a whore now.
Hey, I get old girl. She was like, nah, it's cool. We can wait till next week. We're gonna wait until I get my car back, right? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Why would you come through pick me up with your shit?
Right, exactly.
Hey, not me.
Like driving.
I don't give a fuck if it's bleeding or not, nigga. I'm hitting that shit. I'll just take a shower afterwards. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, real shit. Nigga, relax. Hey, this nigga automatic, nigga. Hey, what's up with those beats, my nigga? I need that. You a whack. You whack at Battlefield, nigga. You know who this, nigga. Relax. What's up, City Boy? Cut long time no see, nigga. Weird ass niggas. What's up, everybody, my nigga? Welcome to the podcast. Oh, Diver, get your intro in there, my nigga. Even though you ain't gonna say shit, nigga.
What's up, it's Diver? Fuck y'all, I'm working.
There we go, nigga. He's at work. That's why you hear construction in the background. This nigga worked for one of those porno companies that sell sex dolls and shit. And he used a forklift. He's a forklift guy. He puts them on trucks and shit. Send them to areas like Ohio.
Yeah, hey, just to let you know, Thrash, your tour in the mail, nigga. They on their way.
Yeah. Hey, send it to my girl house, nigga. She need that shit. That way I have more time to game, man. She can fuck that doll all day. It is what it is, nigga. Get this game going, nigga. Nigga, what's up, everybody? Nigga, what's up? What's up, Matic? Nigga, what's up, Siphon, Silly Boy, Sick Humor, Aryan, my squad, cool niggas. You know what I'm saying? What's up, cracking my niggas? You know what I'm saying? Wraith, Chili Hog, Future, Danny. I see y'all niggas, man. What's good? You know, it's a Saturday. We didn't do shit Friday because niggas had to resist Turkey Day shit to where he got to drop people off at airports and shit because they come out here and don't get rental cars or broke ass niggas. So niggas was on chore duty for the family and shit. What's up, Lay? What's up, Phil Spencer? Nigga, y'all niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's Black Friday. No, it's actually Yellow Saturday, my nigga. Black Friday is when it's Black Friday, and then after that is Yellow Saturdays because you're too scared to look into your wallet afterwards, nigga. That's why it's called Yellow Saturday, nigga. But nigga, we got a few topics to talk about, but I want to change it up and talk about our gamers becoming fuckboys because I'm starting to see a whole lot of fuckboy shit cracking off. It don't matter what kind of system you own. I think gamers, I'm sitting back looking at gamers and I'm seeing niggas seem as though they becoming fuckboys. You know what I'm saying? Like to where these niggas are just okay with all the shit they shouldn't be. Like it don't make sense. Some of this shit don't make sense.
You know? I don't agree with that.
You don't know? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good conversation.
No. I don't agree with that. Not because there are no gamers that are not fuckboys. I'm not saying that. They for sure are. I'm just saying I want to clarify. In my opinion, it's not so much that gamers are becoming fuckboys. It's just culturally there's just more fuckboys to be had nowadays, and some of them game. And the thing is when gaming is it's one of those topics that's very easily. How do I put this? Like you could point a finger at gaming for anything, for school shootings, for anything, whatever you feel like doing. Gaming is an easy target. You can do that whenever. There's a bunch of fuckboys out in the world itself. It's a cultural thing. Motherfuckers out here like go to shit has nothing to do with gaming. See, there's some fuckboys there. They are.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Right. So it's the same thing with gaming. There's gonna be a certain amount of fuckboys that's gonna be in the gaming community. We know who they are. Let's act like we don't. We know who they are. And those are the most loud and vocal motherfuckers out there. And we hear all the fuckery they do. Right? We see all the fuckery they do, and we like, God damn. It's kind of like nowadays we have so much more information. We learn much more about wild shit that goes on in the world. 30 years ago, motherfuckers don't know shit that goes on beyond their neighborhood.
Facts.
You feel me? They
That's
have
the
no
problem.
idea what the fuck they look
That's
like.
fuckery.
Shit look like beyond their neighborhood. But nowadays, shit's at our fingertips. We know exactly what's going on, like at every moment. Whenever a fuckboy do some fuckboy shit, we there to see it. And because we in the gaming community, we like, damn, why are there so many fuckboys nowadays in the gaming community? No, they are just always been there. It's just now we get to see all of it.
Well,
it creeps out. You feel me?
It's the internet. It's the internet. It's the internet shit, man. Like,
you
started when the internet started, bro.
Like, cause we can't say like there's more gamers becoming fuckboys. No, it's just these motherfuckers are fuckboys that just game. And now that they talk about gaming, and we happen to see it because we gamers, we probably gonna see other gaming shit.
But you see what I noticed though? Like I noticed that, like, the way the world is now, right? Like everybody's on the phone, everybody's on some kind of social media, even kids. You know what I'm saying? And some of them run into the actual fanboy war. You know what I'm saying? And I mean not the fanboy war, the console war, right? And I will get into like for example, nigga, my girl's nephew, this nigga's like 13, 12. You know what I'm saying? And he's an Xbox nigga. He considers himself an Xbox nigga, right? Talking all type of major shit, like, yeah, PlayStation whack with the woo bam. You know what I'm saying? We got more power. I'm like, nigga, you got an Xbox One S, nigga. Like, do you even know? Like, what are you talking? Like, and I'm like, I like to sit back and just throw questions at people like that just to fuck with him. Because I know he's young. I know he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But as I look at the shit, I'm like, damn, my nigga, like, people really want parts of the console war, even though they don't know shit. People still think that the console war is still going. It is far from done. It's been done years ago. 2015 was it. Microsoft came out with Halo. Halo sold 5 million in like a few months or less. And then that was it. After 2015, there was no more competition at all when it comes to the Sony versus Xbox shit. That is it. And then Halo, when Halo failed, because 5 million is a failure for a game that big, for their number one game. You say Halo, you think Xbox. That's their number one game. And if they couldn't do shit with that, there is nothing that they can do to help that. Bro.
I remember once upon a time the console war was healthy.
Man, I'm saying.
Remember that shit? There was a time when the console war was healthy. As in like a pony, right? Back in the day, they wasn't called pony. They were just called, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wasn't that creative. That's what I'm saying, right? Nowadays, motherfuckers creative with that shit. Ponies and Xbox. Back in the day, you were just an Xbox fanboy. Nowadays, you an Xbot and Xtwat, like a billion names, right? And back in the days, it was a lot more simple. The console war was actually related to console shit. Motherfuckers like, bro, y'all had to pay monthly to pay online, and then they motherfuckers like, bro, y'all pay $600 for a console. That's some healthy shit, because that's some real shit. Motherfuckers out here paying $600 for a console. You know what I'm saying? Game was still bull on it. Still look better on the fucking Xbox than it did on the PlayStation last generation, and that shit was real. That was healthy. You know what I mean? It was real. Like, you have to hold that L, because if you buy that $600 console, you gonna have to hold that L. You pay $600 for games that don't look better. It's true, right? And we was like, y'all pay every month to play online. You know what I mean? But now it's not healthy no more. Motherfuckers just going after motherfuckers for whatever because they feelings hurt.
Niggas looking for reasons to brag and shit. What's up, Dave, nigga?
Shit was going down, man. What's up with y'all?
Chillin', nigga. Chillin', nigga.
Talking about what's the topic?
You talking about boys in the gaming, my nigga. Are gamers becoming fuck boys, or what's up with the levels of fuck boyism in gaming, my nigga? Like, it's risen clearly.
I don't think gaming ain't too much different from any other fuck boys in any other genre. It's the same shit.
Damn, nigga just said that same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga Royal just said that shit.
You gonna find them everywhere, bro. Gaming.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know. I feel like gaming is more on the light side, honestly, bro. When it comes down to sports with some of the homies or boxing or anything, anything else, music, oh man, niggas might catch a fade in the middle of the street.
Yeah, no, over that for sure.
Right, but this gaming shit, I just think, I don't know, so many different personalities, bro. Like, you gotta, nigga, you gotta express motherfuckers, man.
Nigga, I was proud of gamers though, my nigga. It was a time to where I was like, nigga, the reason why I'm happy with being a gamer is because we some smart motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We will always look at shit in total and use it against the companies. You know what I'm saying? Now we use that we have against each other for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what's happening, what went gold, what's glitchy, what's that. How the fuck do we take a game and say it's glitchy and then say, oh, your fucking game is glitchy, you fucking suck, instead of going to the companies and telling them that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't care about what we say, bro. Like when young,
they don't. I mean, but they do though. I mean, look at Spider-Man
to a certain extent. Because if they still seeing that paycheck, they might not care.
Oh yeah,
it depends on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. But they hear us though. I mean, you know they hear because it's the Spider-Man puddle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, the actual niggas who made the shit, put tweets, putting fake puddles out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they hear us. But like I said, we too busy screaming at each other to actually get these motherfuckers to actually be like, okay, this might not work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, and same thing with the microtransaction shit, man.
The thing with that, all I can say is like journalists and all those dudes. At the end of the day, man, like just like cable, you know what I'm saying? Cable 7, they gotta give you something to watch. So they start coming up with random shit, like just like gaming news, like the least most credible news. You feel me? Like they're the least most credible shit. So when you like hear gaming news, just like when me and Video was talking about how it came out and said that saw what happened to Xbox, so they took their DRM policies off. So I was like, huh, that's what happened, and a whole bunch of articles was saying that, right? But that's the only thing that was saying that was the actual article has nothing to do with it. The actual article was trying to make it look like Sony was saying that, but the actual quote of Sony of gosh, Rai, right? He was saying that the voice of like the, you know, we want to be clear that people's feedback doesn't really affect as far as policies and hardware and all that stuff for real. But lately, it has been a great tool for us to, you know, reevaluate certain things. That's basically the quote, right? So all these articles took from each other because they all read exactly the same. All of them are the same, no matter what website you go to. They all sound the same. But they sourced it back to the one website, which is Polygon. Polygon actually got it from.
Hey, what's a fuck boy?
Nigga, if you don't know what a fuck boy is, why would you interrupt what nigga saying? Go ahead.
Twitter. That's what they was talking about. They was talking about Twitter, how valuable Twitter was as a fucking tool for them to like put into the PlayStation 4. So all these articles are basically putting it out there, saying that what happened to Xbox was some bullshit, but they did that so they can get the views. They need that. You feel me? And they know console war go on, so they put that out there.
Well, yeah. I mean,
if I was running like a journalist like site and news is real slow, I was like, look, put out an article, make sure the article says none but facts, but be a little cute with the title. Be a little cute with it. Get people attention. Clickbait, basically. You won't have to do that if your news is slow and you are struggling. Fucking, I mean, even if you're not struggling, if news is slow and you a company, you need to get shit popping. You feel me? And it is the way it is. But the important thing is, as like consumers, motherfuckers need to read articles, fam. Don't just look at the title and just you know what I'm saying?
That's the culture.
And actually,
that's the culture.
Like, look at this shit. That must be real. Now, come on, cut.
You know motherfuckers, nigga, I make videos and motherfuckers just read the title and then comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, and I ask them, like, nigga, did you watch the video? Like with the documentary, for the Xbox documentary, motherfuckers be in the comment section like, oh, you stupid ass Xbot and shit, you stupid over here sucking Phil Spencer dick and boom, bam. I'm like, nigga, did you even watch this shit?
They don't even read it, or they look in the comment section to see what other people say. And
right, that too. Yeah, motherfuckers so lazy they don't even get the information. That's fuckboy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers just want to start getting that attention. I think niggas feel safe. That's why you got. Go ahead.
Somebody, you'll send somebody a link. Oh, good video within 2 minutes. That was an 8-minute video. Nigga, you didn't watch it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Didn't even see it. Hey, some of my niggas do that shit, but they be honest as fuck. They be like, nigga, I'm gonna just hit this like button before I watch it because do what you do. That's what niggas tell me shit. But nah, I be seeing that shit. Like, nigga, if you don't watch this video, I mean, I even do it. I do it with crap gamer shit sometimes. I'll see that title. You know, that's his shallow ass is all he gonna really say. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and say some bullshit to this nigga just to fuck with him and shit, you know. But it happens, but it's become a culture to where people who not even into gaming act like they are. You know what I'm saying? Like just act like they are just to get some kind of fly ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for some reason, and then we care about the fly shit. Gamers usually didn't even give a fuck about the fly shit being said. I don't like niggas say some bad shit about PlayStation. So what? I'll be like, yeah, so what? We'll see what it is. I'm not hyped for PS5 because I don't know what the fuck it is yet. That shit can come with like with one wire. It could come with just a box, and you got to buy the wires separately for all the fuck I know. I'm waiting till I see some shit to get excited about anything. But people, it's not fuckboy shit to be excited about some shit. It's just that the culture of the shit is we just jump into conclusions too quick. You know what I'm saying? And being too impatient to even read or listen to some shit.
You're overly excited, bro. That's what
it is. Yeah, real shit. What's up, Link?
What up, Link?
What's going on?
All right, so can you explain to me what a fuckboy is?
If you don't know what a fuckboy is and you from the block, nigga, I can't help you.
Hey, Link, you sound far away, my guy.
All right, so can you explain to me what a fuckboy
that nigga sound like he in a cave. Nigga, what's going on?
Yeah, bro.
I can't help.
Sound like you talking with a towel in your mouth.
I know I sound far away. It's because of these Afterglow headsets that I'm using. My son's using the Turtle Beaches.
You sound like you talking in a Libby's corn can, bro. Like,
What y'all got any experiences or any thoughts about the fuck? Like, do you think that shit gonna hurt gaming overall though?
Nope.
Like, if gamers keep accepting bullshit,
yeah, that's gonna hurt. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's the fuckboy shit I'm scared of. Is these niggas just accepting anything, just no matter what. I'm scared if Sony do some bullshit. If they pull, like, I see niggas say it's okay to pay $500 for a PS5. I'm like, why would we want to go back to the high price or shit? Why are we saying that's okay? Like, nah, nigga, make your shit $499.99. I don't give a fuck how you make it happen, but make it the same. I mean, not for me. I mean, $399.99. Nigga, I don't care how you make it happen, but make that happen. Don't make it $500. I don't mean $500, $600. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why are we inviting them niggas to say, oh, it's okay, I accept for motherfuckers to be $500? Why? Why would we accept that? Like, why? For what? What is it gonna do more? More frame rates, nigga? Like, goddamn, like technology for that is already out. They're gonna make a customized chip. It's gonna be cheaper for them to do so. Why would we invite them niggas to charge more money for the shit? That's what I be tripping off of. Shit, niggas. Goddamn.
I mean, it's not only that, man. It's just at the end of the day, too. I mean, a whole lot of fuck shit come from the imbalance of the war. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting their ass kicked, man. And you know, the more you get, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at none of this shit. Hey, I supposed to be mad. I'm not even mad, man. I get it. Getting real desperate to the point where you start doing all that. It's okay, cuz.
Nigga,
if you feel like you need to do that, then do you guys. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. At this point, like,
nigga, I'm feeling like next gen is gonna be something fierce, my nigga. I can't see what more they can do. I mean, if it's not gonna be about I mean, this generation wasn't about 4K.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
We say that every generation, and it's
it's not. It's never gonna catch up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's like with the services shit coming up, with net neutrality being ended, and the streaming movement that a lot of these companies are pushing right now, nigga. I don't know how next gen gonna look. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You got Sony pulling out of E3 for the first time in 24 years. I get why, but I mean, they still haven't said why 100%. So it just seemed weird to me. Shit seems like it's gonna be different next generation, bro.
I feel like we're gonna be taxed a lot more money. I think we're gonna be paying a lot more money than we think next gen, bro.
For sure, bro.
And that's scary.
I could see PS Plus and Xbox Live going up in price next year. Bro.
Yeah, all types of weird shit.
Yeah, my nigga. I mean, PS Plus already went up in price.
I think they're gonna start charging like when PS, like there was a rumor. I think it was Xbox One X. Like some developers were offering 4K patches, and it's oh yeah, but this patch is for free. I'm like, why would you say that if y'all don't plan on charging in the future. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think when these cross-gen titles come out, they might be. I mean, maybe. I'm not saying for sure, but maybe they might charge you for 4K or higher fidelity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I noticed that too. Go ahead, Lincoln. I noticed that saying too, my nigga.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's not to say that Sony won't do it, but this talking about these patches being for free, I only see that on some Xbox shows, inside Xbox and shit like that. Right now, they the only people talking about these enhancements as free. Like I said, that's not to say that Sony won't do it, but it's not coming out of their mouth yet. Oh, you can get this patch for free,
But that's what's crazy to me. It's not free. It's not free already. Like when they say, "Oh, Halo 5 will be enhanced for free for the Xbox One X."
Hey,
No, nigga,
I'm a log back. I'm a
bought
log
an
out and
Xbox
log
One
back
X.
in, man.
Yeah, your
And
shit.
all of y'all like breaking up to me. Something
Nah,
like
you was breaking up when you was talking too, my nigga. It probably was you. But
yeah.
like you
So
pay.
I'm gonna start real quick. I'll be back in a second.
I do. Yeah, do your thing. But you pay for the Xbox One X. You know what I'm saying? You pay, that's your fee. That's what you paid to get an enhancement. The only reason why you bought an Xbox One X is to have enhanced games. That's just it, and that's all. There's no exclusive games for it. There's no exclusive controllers, nothing. The shit is the same exact shit. It just enhances everything. So how are they saying that it's a free enhancement if you bought an Xbox One X for that enhancement? You know what I'm saying? It's like a play on words. That's what makes me think that exactly what you're thinking. Like they might start actually charging people for patches like that, for upgrades. But I think it's gonna be in a service level. I think they're gonna do like Netflix, where Netflix charges you for 4K, and they have a service that doesn't have 4K.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how they're gonna do that shit. I think they're gonna do it that exact way, bro. Watch.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, given what you just said about the direction that these companies are headed in, trying to do this games as a service shit, trying to do the streaming shit. At my age, I've come to the realization that the PS5 could be my last console.
Mm-hmm. Why? Nigga, you think you're gonna die or something? Nigga, knock on wood. Nigga, what's going on?
No, I just think that when we get to this full blown streaming shit, I just don't feel like I'm gonna be on board with it. So,
I can feel that.
So the PS5 could be my last console. So
I don't think it's gonna go there.
Even if they move to full blown streaming, if Sony were to continue to support the PS5 afterwards, then I'll be cool with that. I'll just roll with the PS5 until they don't support it anymore.
I don't. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh shit! I'm hearing myself. How am I hearing myself? I'm hearing myself and shit.
There go Mr. Tornado, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, Mr. Hurricane and shit.
Right.
Because that's something I'm definitely not going for. Well, because Xbox.
What if the PS5? The PS5 what if it's free? You ain't picking it up? Listen, nigga, I gotta come in when I can, okay? I'm working, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, then if the PS5 is a full-blown streaming console, then no, I will not get it.
No, I ain't with that.
I'm not doing the streaming shit.
But
so you're gonna be done with gaming then?
But the way things are sitting right now, the PS4 is capable of both traditional gaming and streaming. But it seems to take, Microsoft, they have to build two separate consoles for that.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln, so you're telling me you're gonna be done?
Huh?
If you're done.
If we get to the point where it's full blown streaming and I don't have any other options, then yes, I will be done, or I might jump over to PC.
I'll be done with gaming. If she go full streaming.
So you're gonna be done with me.
What the fuck is going on, my nigga?
Diver. Nigga, we cannot hear you. You just fucking shit up. I cannot hear shit that you saying, my nigga.
Like it's cool. Like when he talk, the Matrix bleeds over to everybody else.
Yeah, real shit. That nigga shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just him. Like when you be talking, when he talking, you sound like him.
Yeah, but to answer your question, when we get to that point where streaming is the only form of gaming out there and there's no other alternative, I will be done.
Because look, that's going to require you to have a better internet connection, which is going to cost you more money, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to be data capped. It's going to cost you more money.
Yep.
You're gonna be streaming all the time, playing online. that's more data. You know what I mean? So it
Not
could
to
turn into an
mention,
ugly monster, nigga.
not to mention the subscriptions you're gonna need. You're
The
gonna
subscriptions,
need Xbox Live. There's gonna be different tiers of Game Pass, like Thrash said. You know, the Econo package, and then the premium package. You know, they're gonna have different levels of that shit. You know, so this, you know, gaming could end up being like $150, $200 a month, you know, hobby. Now, fuck that. I'm not getting down like that. I'm not. Like right now, I pay $25 a month for 25 megs of internet, which is, for me being living by myself, that's just fine. I'm not about to jump up to 100 megs or something like that just to make the streaming shit run the way the traditional console runs.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that either, bro. It's already expensive as is right now. So I don't think it's not feasible for me. Even if it was, I still wouldn't feel comfortable spending that much on just the game, honestly. As much as I love the hobby, it's my favorite hobbies of all time. But to be going literally broke just to play, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I play with some
fuck
titties.
around, give me a 3DS, bro, and be chilling on the hammock.
Hey, yeah, real shit. I fuck around and be a Nintendo nigga. If anything, they ain't gonna go that far with it. They already charging for online, but I know they ain't gonna be streaming no damn shit.
Because out of all the consoles, I see Nintendo keeping it G the most. Like, we might be talking shit about Nintendo all the time because they're not up to times, but if they stay where they at now in the future, while these other companies go a different route, Nintendo might be the lick.
Yeah, real shit. Sony
and maybe by the time that Microsoft and Sony tries to go full blown streaming where you have no other options, maybe Nintendo will build a console that has power that's equivalent to the current consoles right now, so I can still have dope. You know. Because I would like to think whatever, you know, Nintendo builds next, I would hope it to have a little more power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I said, like the niggas not too worried about. They're not worried about us. They worried about, you know, the entry gamers, the young gamers that parents trust and shit like that. And and Sick is right. Nintendo is already streaming, but I don't see them making a streaming service, making us pay to stream shit. You know what I'm saying? They might, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But Sony, the only reason why I say Sony would is if money's involved. Sony follows the money. They've done it before. They'll do it again.
You know, and then it's funny that you mentioned that, because out of the big three, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, Microsoft's console is the only one that does not stream, but yet they supposed to be leading us into the future for that shit. Yeah, I mean, they have to make two separate consoles, one for traditional, one for streaming, which I see as a cash grab anyway. Why can't you do like Sony and Nintendo, and why can't your device do both?
Well, it's because I think Microsoft is, well, us being in America, man, Microsoft, we're gonna hear more about them claiming to lead the way. But around the world, we already know, like us as gamers, we already know Sony led the way in most of everything Microsoft is doing, even right now. Even that controller, you know what I'm saying? They had the Duke. They had we got to make this motherfucker more like the Dreamcast controller or something. Microsoft has always copied off other people to get where they are, and they're doing it now, even with the streaming shit. Sony was streaming already, and before Sony, people was able to stream on PC for the longest, even before that. So it's like
Sony copies a lot of Nintendo shit too.
No, they do for sure. I mean, God, they're fucking
that's they copied off of them too. But you know,
everything rumbles, face buttons, L and R buttons.
Can you hear me now?
Right. Shit. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, so Lincoln, back to you. So, real quick, you said that if PlayStation has two different consoles, where one is streaming and the other one is traditional, you would go with the traditional one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you said that if it all goes to streaming, you'll get a PC, right?
That's if I don't get out of gaming altogether.
Okay, but you just now said that if Microsoft did streaming, then why would they do two different boxes? If you say you would do it for PlayStation, but you're saying why would Xbox do it?
No. First of all, I never said anything about PlayStation.
Oh shit! Here we go. Hit the like button.
You can rewind. You can rewind because you said that if PlayStation. You said if PS5, hold on. You said if PS5 comes out, which is just 100% streaming, that you would be done. Okay.
If we have no other alternative, if you have no other alternative, and then you said if they come out with a traditional one and a streaming one, you would grab the traditional one. No. I would grab the traditional console, but I said
right.
You know, but I'm pointing out that as of right now, the PS4 can do both. It's a traditional console and a streaming console. And I'm asking why did Microsoft had to make 2 different consoles to do those same 2 features?
But has Microsoft made 2 different consoles?
Is it that what's coming out? Because as of right now,
I don't know. I don't know what's coming out. I mean, do you have any receipts on what's coming out?
Yes, there's receipts, nigga. Are you paying attention? Like Phil Spencer
said.
Yeah,
I'm paying attention. You saying Phil said this and Phil said that.
Nigga, your voice louder than everybody else. Nigga, let me finish. Nigga,
but you know I got my time. You know my time is limited.
I know. I got you. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, Phil Spencer said they're coming out with consoles, plural.
Right.
That's number 1.
That means it can be more. That means they're in the game still. They're still going to keep making consoles.
Yeah,
assuming.
I'm not. Nobody's assuming.
They use the word console plural, and they said they plan to deliver console type gaming through streaming.
Hey, Diver.
Okay.
Wherever you are standing in the facility that you work right now, cuz from now on, I want your ass to stand game.
Mark X.
No, I'm out. Hey, I'm outside, so that's why I'm saying I have to like do something real quick and run outside. That's why I'm saying my time is limited. But let me finish what I was saying. But I mean, just me listening. You understand? I'm listening to everything you guys say. Okay, so what you were saying was, like I said, you said that you're gonna be done, but you're gonna go to PC if it all goes to streaming. Isn't PC streaming? Don't you have to buy? Don't you have to? You
can download games through PC too. So I don't know what your point is, but this. So but let me. Well,
my point is.
Let me be perfectly clear. When we reach a point where streaming is the only option, it is the only form of gaming, and we do not have any other options, I will be done.
Me too. I'll do that.
You guys will be done. I mean, seriously, you guys are gamers. You guys are gamers, but you guys will be done.
I'm a gamer. I'm not finna pay to stream. I want to own my shit. If I don't own my shit, I don't want no parts of the shit. Period. And I mean, especially if it's a game. You know what I'm saying? With games now.
So what you're saying? So
I could buy
when you stream. If you get a game,
I can own my game.
Okay, So let me tell you, okay, so Xbox right now, right? They got their Game Pass. So any exclusives that they got, you don't have to pay for, right? So if Sony did the same thing, you done? Like, I don't understand. They're saving you money.
Microsoft, you have to pay a service to play those games. And then
you pay your yearly. You pay your gold, and then you pay your monthly of $10.
You pay 2 services to play games that might be garbage. That means I can't put pressure on Microsoft to make a good game because I'm just already paying for it. Just period. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or not, I'm paying for it.
But if Sony was to do it, if Sony was to do that with God of War and Spider-Man and all these games that are coming out, you're okay with that?
Who said? I just said I would quit gaming.
But I'm just saying. But why would you? That's my question. Why would you if the games are still good and all you paying is $10 a month?
Because I don't own them, nigga. Are you listening? You said you was listening.
What games do you own? What games do you own? If they stop, what do you call that? Putting these games online. Like there's some games that I have bought in the past, like 360 games that I cannot run online because they don't pay rights for them or anything anymore. What happens if these games that you pay, you don't really own these games? At any time, you know, you playing Spider-Man and they come out with a new one, but they don't want to pay for the service for that no more to play it, so you can't play that online or whatever.
No. If you plug out
that problem.
No, if you plug out your Ethernet cord out of the PS4 or Xbox, I hope you can still play the games that you have on your hard drive.
Right. Exactly. I don't understand. That's what I don't understand about it.
Yeah, so when you streaming, like say for instance, if you got like the Netflix set, like you guys are saying, right now they got Spider-Man on there, right? So you play Spider-Man, okay? You play it for months and you done with it. Okay, so then you move on to the next game, but Spider-Man's always going to be in there. So I don't understand. That's kind of like why I don't understand why you guys would be.
Okay, hold on. I like to own my game. So let's say if I got Spider-Man, right? I live in a motherfucking hood to where a lot of niggas can't afford Spider-Man. After I'm done with it, here, my nigga, go ahead and play this shit. Is tight as fuck, nigga. Play this shit, my nigga. The nigga call me later. Hey, that shit is hard. Hey, good looking out. Yeah, nigga. I want to own my shit. I want to be able to help my fellow gamers out if I want to. I want to be able to resell that shit if I'm not using it anymore. I could trade that shit in and get another game.
Yeah,
You know
not to
but it's
mention
not. But it's not about reselling it. It's playing it. Period. You're not going to.
But what do you mean
If I'm
playing it?
hearing this,
Period?
if I'm hearing this correctly, you guys are talking about streaming services, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No internet, no playing. That's it.
That's what I was about to say. Because all of us gonna hit hard times sooner or later. None of us are immune to it. And when that happens, the first thing that's probably gonna have to go is the internet. You can't shut off your electric. You can't shut off your gas. You gotta pay the damn rent.
How much? You say you pay $25 a month, right?
Nigga, I live in Cali.
Okay, I go and I can pump gas for $25 a month.
No, look, you can't put yourself into this is fuckboy shit. You can't put yourself in the way of what the fuck everybody else is dealing with. Nigga, your life is yours, everybody else's life is everybody else's. It doesn't make sense.
But if I got no money coming in, it's the same thing.
There are people
because if I could afford the internet without a job, then I'm not going through hard times. That's why it's called hard times.
Think about it like this. If you want to make it personal, Diver, think about it like this. There's people in Puerto Rico right now who don't got the internet, but that might want to play their fucking game still. You know what I'm saying? So it's like think about them. Like, you know, don't just think about yourself just because you doing good, my nigga. Not everybody doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta think about the gaming as a community, not just yourself. That's
no, I get what you're saying. So if we get hit by a tornado or some shit, our internet is down, I could understand that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But see, I look at things different. Okay, you lose your job, you got unemployment for a year. You got to find another job by then.
That's
you
not
see what I'm saying?
Because here,
how is it not guaranteed? You pay into that. You get that.
It doesn't matter because if you get fired, they do everything they can to stop you from getting it. They deny you at first and stretch you out. And then you gotta wait.
Which I had before. I had that happen before.
Okay, well, I mean, if somebody's getting fired, then that's different. You on some bullshit.
You can get fired for dumb reasons too. You can get fired for dumb reasons too.
Okay. So you know what? I'll tell you what. Let's kill this real quick. I'm in a union, so I don't. Let's not talk about that. I can't relate to that because it's different for me. So let's move on to something else.
Exactly.
Okay. Because nigga, we don't get fired. We fire ourselves. We don't get fired out here.
Because where I work at, matter of fact, a lot of factories in Michigan, because I'm a blue collar worker, a lot of factories in Michigan do not have a union, and if the word union come out of your mouth, you'll get fired from a lot of these places. Last thing they wanted somebody starting a fucking revolution up in there.
Okay, so this is my point. This is what's hurting my feelings. Now I'm gonna tell you what's personal. What's hurting my feelings is that you guys are saying you guys are done being gamers if it goes to streaming. Yeah, I mean, don't you just move? You move with the times, bro. That's all it is. How can you be done gaming?
I don't move with the times. Nigga, I'm a leader. I don't know about y'all niggas.
No, what does that got to do with anything? You leading people into old shit.
I make my own choices, my nigga. Like, I'm not finna sit there.
No, but there's some things you should not be allowing.
I'm not finna pay for shit. I'm a customer.
Okay, let me tell you.
Hold on. I'm a customer.
Go ahead.
I'm a customer, nigga, and I'm gonna remain a customer, nigga. I'm not finna help these companies and pay them just because they want to make shit harder on me. No, I'm a customer. Make shit better for me and worse for you, if anything, nigga.
Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I got Netflix. I sure do. Yeah, I sure damn do.
Okay, so you're not 100% against it then?
No, I'm not against.
No. Netflix is a little.
Netflix is different, bro. Like we talking about $59 games, my nigga. We talking about 59, and the prices might go up even higher than that. Not only are we paying $59.99 for the game, and then we're paying a monthly fee to play that shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So okay, if they want to make a service where you don't have to pay, you just pay for a monthly fee of Netflix. If anybody, I'm not a movie buff, so I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm a casual movie nigga, so I don't give a fuck. But if I'm a hardcore movie nigga who wants to own his collection of movies, he's gonna want his motherfucking physical versions to own. That's what the difference. You can't. So
the nigga that sit there and saved all his VHS shit, he didn't have to upgrade to CDs, to DVDs.
No. My uncle was a movie buff. My nigga got a DVD player, a VCR, nigga, a motherfucking 8-track. All that shit. He's a collector of that shit.
Motherfucker, have you seen Friday the 13th on a VHS? For some odd reason, it's scary.
Yeah, for real.
The original Friday the 13th is better.
I mean, but if you want to take
all that grime and shit.
Hey, mute your shit, nigga. Hold on, let me mute this shit.
And if you wanted to take it there about the VHS, there is still means of transferring, a movie from a DVD to a VHS. It can be done. So so the means
I get what you're saying, but I don't think that you guys are realizing like you just said you don't want to pay $59.99, but Xbox right now you don't have to. You pay $10 a month and any exclusives they got. You don't pay the $59.99.
Yeah, but wait, Diver. See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
That's wrong.
If you talk about going ahead with the times, right? We went ahead with the times, and now we got to pay online.
Right.
We're forced to pay online. Basically, there's a certain time, or sorry, there's a certain level where you just say stop this shit. Like we can't have that many services. It's too many services out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and pay for online plus the fucking Netflix.
Amazon Prime.
There's too much going on.
It's too much.
And these companies are trying to milk you, and then we're allowing them to do it. At some point, you got to say, "Nah, I'm good, fam."
You want to know the future? You want to know the future, my nigga? The future is that we're gonna have exclusive services to where you're gonna have Ubisoft have their own, EA have their own. You're gonna have all that shit to where you're gonna choose which games you want to play and then sub to all those companies. That's where this shit leading to, and that's where I'm like, I can't do it. I want to have one system and buy my games. That's it. I don't want to.
Thrash.
No, I got.
What's up, Fatal?
What up, man?
Square Enix just recently came out with their actual little financial briefing thing a while back. I think it was about a week ago, and they were actually talking about how they want to open up their own online service like that.
All of them are
doing it. They're all doing it, and I work for a cable company, and all these customers are saying, "Oh, I want to buy my own channels." They're not understanding that HBO is $15 by itself. You get Showtime, that shit's $12 by itself. You want to sit there and complain about the cable company and $100 for all those channels, and I don't watch all those channels. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than you paying for individual channels.
And then you still got to deal with the fucking cable companies and this net neutrality shit, and then the threat of the cable company throttling your experience when it comes to gaming.
Let alone bandwidth caps. That's another big thing too.
Okay.
And it's like weird. Some places they have the bandwidth caps, and some places don't. It's like the consumer is getting walked on. We're getting walked on, and we're allowing it. It's at some point you got to stop this shit.
We used to have. What
Microsoft is doing. What Microsoft is doing is they're trying to capitalize on their own pockets, and no one's stopping them. If somebody would have stopped their assets and back in 2001, we wouldn't be paying for online like PC.
Yeah, real shit. Exactly.
Real shit.
That's real shit.
But this country that we live in right here, when corporations do shady shit, the government's not gonna step in and stop them because they all in cahoots anyway. It usually takes another company to be the competitor to make them act right because let's face it. Like some people might think I'm crazy for saying this, but if Sony and Nintendo wasn't here, God knows what kind of company Microsoft would be when it comes to gaming.
Facts.
It'd be some Gestapo shit, yo. Like
Microsoft, just trusting Microsoft itself is already crazy as a customer because you can look what they did to Windows. If you look at what they did to Windows, my nigga, like it's just like that's their bread and butter. And look what they did to that. They had no competition. And look what they did to that. Why would you think that they're gonna let gaming just slide, my nigga? Nah, they've already said their goal is to be on all consoles. That's their goal. Their goal is to be on all consoles, all devices. They want to be able to reach the billions of gamers out there. And the only way they can do that is to become a service or a third party maker, my nigga. That's it.
And one can say this.
I'm not worried about the streaming thing right anytime soon, man. Because that shit.
No, because we can't do it anyway. We can't do it anyway.
No, it's not.
You can't.
Yeah. People that are against it are like a small group of people, man, compared to the people that are like, all right, whatever, fuck it, whatever.
Some people think it's coming out next generation.
Nah, we don't have the infrastructure to do it.
I'm gonna tell you,
people that don't have good internet. Like I said, I work for the cable company. I see the statistics. Motherfuckers are basically doing 60 megabits per second or 150 megabits per second. One can say that, or you only need like 20. Or 5 or whatever the fucking case is. But when you have a cell phone and all the other shit, that runs out real quick. We can't do it. We don't have it. We don't have the infrastructure to do it.
All I know is, my nigga, is that if motherfuckers keep on accepting the future, I think Microsoft is gonna fail. I think Microsoft is this discarded the streaming service that they're gonna do is gonna fail. It just is. I don't even see it being appealing.
The Scarlet will be fine. The Scarlet will be fine.
I think the Scarlet.
What is the Scarlet? What is the Scarlet?
I think the Scarlet is going to fail.
It's not their streaming box. It's not their streaming box.
Well, they talking about the power box. I think it's still going to fail.
Nah,
I think
that shit going to fail.
That'll fail on other means.
I think it's conditional. I've said this before too. I definitely think the power box is going to fail because they're probably going to charge $500 for this console, just like the PlayStation 5 $500, but they're not gonna have any content ready for it yet. And then as far as the streaming console goes, this goes back to me saying that Microsoft is chasing after the golden goose, the casuals, and they are introducing something that's sort of new, putting out the streaming console. And for me, I think in order for this thing to have a chance, it's got to get out in front of the PS5, because if the PS5 gets out first and a lot of people purchase that PS5, a lot of them are not going to fuck with that streaming box, because a lot of them I
don't think so. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. And E3 this year is going to tell, or next year rather, is going to tell.
What'd you say all day?
No, I said Microsoft might want to go first this time around for mindshare control.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean anything, because the GameCube. That doesn't mean anything, because the Dreamcast tried to do that shit too. It didn't matter.
Hold on. It does mean something if you got some dope ass software. It does.
Yeah, but they're not going to have dope ass software. That's the problem.
We don't know that.
That's another reason why I think the streaming console is going to have to get out in front of the PS5, because they're not going to have any.
How do you know that?
But that's not the system that's going to be competing with the PS5, though.
What's that?
That's not going to be the system that's going to be trying to compete with the PS5.
But that's my whole point, though. It's something totally different from the PS5 But But when it comes to consoles, there's only so many things to go around. They're gonna, history has shown us that it's probably, as far as console gamers go, it's probably 150 million of them max. And if they want to cut into that, they might have to get those blocks first and get that $150, $200 console out before the PS5, because at $150, you might be able to get people to take a look at it. But if they do it after the PS5, they're going to have a hard time selling some of them.
Look, I got a question. For the panel. Nigga, answer this shit one at a time if you can. What do you think Microsoft's goal is for next generation? Like, what's their focus? What's their focus going to be?
The focus,
just like they've been touting. I'll go later.
I mean, I got the jump rope right here. You got to count to 100. Come on.
Go ahead.
Their focus is going to be reaching that 2 billion gamer mark, man. They want to reach everybody. I think that's going to be their full purpose, to get everybody on that platform or using their service. You know what I mean? They're doing it now.
So what's going? So are you saying the service is their main focus then?
Yep, service.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, not really the console, but the service.
The service, the ecosystem. Yep.
You same thing with you, JDO?
So it's going to be service, but look at what they're doing for the Black Friday, right? What just happened? Mm-hmm. Did you notice that they didn't even have any real good deals? No, they gave up.
Last year had better sales. Yeah,
they clearly gave up.
Well, let me say this real quick. This is the 3rd year in a row they had a Minecraft bundle.
Damn.
A word? Well, that's a service though. That's a service though.
Right, but I'm just saying it puts things in perspective. If you think about it, they don't really have nothing to offer. They just want to offer something that you can, Minecraft still.
Well, Diver asked me, how do I know that they're not going to have games next year? You can look at the quality of the studios that they purchased. They don't have enough content, if anything.
You remember what Mad Booty said? Do you remember what he said?
Go back outside, nigga. Don't talk until you go back outside, nigga.
Norton antivirus, nigga.
Hold on. I agree with all day, man. What they're gonna do is push their service, and you know how I know? I just saw XO18.
Right.
That's Game Pass. Game Pass was definitely a big push for them.
We all agree that service is going to be the focus, but I think that these Xbox are going to find out the hard way in about 4 or 5 years that mobile gaming is going to be their main focus from a service standpoint, because with them having a goal of reaching 2 billion gamers, like I said, there's only max 150 million console gamers out there. To reach 2 billion, you got to go much further beyond the console space. They are going to have to be extremely aggressive in the mobile market, and
they've already said they were going to.
Yeah, and I think
you gotta be casual like a motherfucker.
And I think that's going to be the main focus in about 4 or 5 years. I think the mobile market is going to be a higher priority than the Xbox brand itself.
Listen. I'm going to read this quote again by Mad Booty, right? While the industry is growing across the board, there seems to be fewer teams and studios focused on mid-tier games.
Yep. Agreed.
You remember this quote? Y'all remember this quote, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Can you continue?
Oh, okay. All right. Focus on mid-tier games that sit between a AAA blockbuster on one end and on smaller indie games on the other.
Yep.
Those are some of the kinds of studios that we are interested in partnering with right now. It's
a good thing. I welcome that.
Hold on. Teams that can make quality crafted games that sit between a mid-tier and AAA, and by becoming part of our Microsoft Studio family that can focus on crafting and innovating and accelerating their creative growth. And then it says, it's not about filling a spreadsheet by any means. However, we have an interest in the studios right now that fit the criteria of 50 to 100 people who are making games on a 2 to 3 year cadence and have content that we will think will be the best interest for our Game Pass subscribers.
It's a wrap then. If they are making games between a 2 and 3 year cadence, huh?
That's how long. That's the average of what a middle market title actually takes.
Yeah, they're not making no good games then.
They might be all right.
Well, I mean, look at what they just picked up, right?
Games could be
I don't care
good.
who they picked up. That what they said right there was to use the words of Thrash. That is a sexy way of saying that you are about to get more state of decay type games.
No. That doesn't mean that. What it means is that they're actually expanding. They're expanding on the actual middle market, because right now the middle market is like fucking. It's there, but it's tiny as fuck.
It's not like it was in the 90s.
You're giving them way too much credit.
Y'all remember Legacy of Kain?
Yeah.
Would you consider that AAA or AA?
That's AAA.
Well, how do we know? Because that was turned on. We don't know.
Wait. Which one? Soul Reaper or Blood Omen?
Damn. Soul Reaper.
No, that's AAA. That's AAA.
That's AAA?
Yeah,
that's AAA as fuck.
I see more state of decay type games. They just won't run like shit the way.
But wait, hold on. What Matt Booty is saying really is that, I mean, these games could be good to some people not, right? But it's not about that. It's about me offering you more content to keep you on this hook when I'm dangling this carrot. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Where you dangling that pussy?
Yeah, basically. I mean, if you look at what I hear in that quote is, we don't want to spend too much money on buying these people or making games. We want them to do what they do best. We'll give them a better platform. We'll give them a little extra more dollars to give them more polish. But they are no longer bringing out games like Halo, Gears, and I can't say Forza.
How do we know that though? We don't know.
No, the only thing. Well, look what they just said. Look at who they're buying. That's how we know. Look at who they're buying.
I told you this. Hold on. Let me say this real quick, and I'm done.
Go ahead. Gears,
Halo, and Forza, and the Initiative. If they're making a new quadruple A studio, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh God! Please don't use that terminology.
Those 3 to 4 big, huge games. That's where all their money will continue to go. And that will be the most polished games you will see from them. The other side will be the AA games, bro. Period.
So basically,
totally fine with that.
This is the problem with Microsoft, though. If you look at what they're doing, it's the same one trick over and over again. They give the illusion that they're working on AAA titles by doing the same game over and over again, which is the Halo, the Forza, and the Gears of War. And then what they want is
that again.
I'm just saying.
Did they announce something? Did they announce Fable?
If they talking about quadruple A games, dog, you gotta crawl before you ball. You are not doing no triple A's. What do you mean quadruple A? Like double A's, and when we say double A's, we like this is
Wait, Royal,
is that going to be a main thing next gen though?
Why is
quadruple A going to be a main thing?
With that being said, I said it before, and I don't know how many times I had to say it. That was the proof right there that Microsoft is not about to spend no money on these games. They're not about to put out Spider-Man, God of War type games because those games cost a lot of money to make. And if they wanted to make those kind of games, they would bring in those kind of developers. They not
just wait till you see Fable, bro.
Look.
Wait, where is this Fable coming from? Where is this Fable? Where did you see this?
It's unseen.
Do you really?
It's been hinted at for a while, dude. It's been hinted at for a fucking long while.
Let me get this out. Developers like Undead Lab, who did State of Decay 2. Do you really think Microsoft is gonna put $80 million into their hands and want a project on the level of a Spider-Man or something like that? No, they would have built a AAA studio for that or bought a AAA studio. These people with AA bootleg studios, that's the kind of games they are going to make. That's what they specialize in.
I think it's one point. What you finna wait? What was you finna say? All day, Cal?
No, I was gonna say like we can hope and pray Fable's good, but Fable's been on a decline since too. You know
it has been, dude. It has been. It has been. Hey, Fable 3 was the reason why fucking what do you call it there? Lionhead Studios went under, man.
Hey, look.
Well, Fable fucking Legends game was actually my bad.
Look, I'll say this too about that. I'll say this. You would never get a company take a game and make it better than the creators did,
right?
Unless that creators there, bro. I mean, if you look at Halo, you look at Gears, they both went on decline as soon as Epic and Bungie left. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard to continue somebody else's passion if you're gonna take Playground games.
Their souls are in there.
Right. It's like it's gonna be fun. And then Playground Games hasn't proved themselves at all in the open world genre. I can care less if they make some wheels on a car move. It has nothing to do with animation. I mean, if you think about it, you gotta have a story. There ain't no fucking story in Forza. There ain't no battle system in Forza. There's not weapon tiers and all that shit in Forza. There's no.
All they made.
But I'd rather see them make it than 343.
That shit is not easy.
What happened with that? Take a chance.
No, nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying they should have them make their own shit and not Forza. Take a chance. Don't make Fable. Don't make Fable. Make your own shit. That way you can start from the ground up. With Fable, they got to make like super open fucking story, my nigga, to where you make your choices and you become evil, good. You have a baby, whatever. Like, have them make their own fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Why did you mention that? Why did you mention Soul Reaver?
I'm sorry?
Why did you mention? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I feel like my mouth.
Why did you mention Soul Reaver?
Lungs full of smoke. My fault.
Because that was one of Amy Hennig's awesome writing.
No, the reason why I mentioned that is because, like, Soul Reaver, right? That's a AAA game. So, if you consider that as a AAA game, what would you consider a AA game during that time?
A lot of games, nigga. That's all. Think about it. Back in the 90s.
Oh no, Jack and Daxter wasn't.
Yeah,
that's a AAA game. Jack and Daxter was a AAA game.
Look at y'all.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Crash Bandicoot. My bad.
That's AAA too.
That's AAA too.
Hell no, that was an indie studio. Nigga, Naughty Dog was the indie when they made.
No, that was triple because of the production values and stuff like that.
No, when Naughty Dog actually became Naughty Dog, that's when they got into the AAA aspect. Before that, they were indie.
I see the problem here.
No, they're not indie.
No.
Games like Fear Effect.
Okay.
Parasite Eve. Those are AA games, bro.
Look.
Parasite Eve is one of the AAA.
That's a AAA game. You tripping, nigga? Look,
so you guys can't even tell the difference between a AA or a AAA back then, man.
No, just give it some time. Hold on. That's a long time ago.
Hey, if you fuck niggas and let me talk, this is what I was talking about. Is gaming becoming fuck niggas? I mean, hold on. Let me say what I'm talking about. Hell yeah! Look,
go.
What Microsoft is saying too, my nigga. Like a AA, the difference between a AA and a AAA studio is not the actual value of the game; it's the actual price that it took to make that game. You know what I'm saying? It was the money that went into that game, which makes it AAA. The marketing, all that shit is AAA game. A AA game is there's not that much money spent. It's smaller teams. It's not 300 teams. It's not 50 people with less. That cost them less money. That's why they said
Digimon World. Digimon World.
Not even. It's an indie. Fuck that game. Nigga, only fuck niggas play that. Oh, hold on. The homie play that. Never mind. But still,
God damn, Crash. Fuck it up.
Hey, why did that nigga laugh when I that?
Then there's Tomba. Tomba's AA.
Nigga, it's all about how much money was put in the game. Period. Right. And Microsoft is telling you how much money they want in the game. That's why they're saying they're only buying AA companies who got 50 people working for them shits because it's less money. That's why. It's less money to pay people. It's less money. Everything. AA and AAA. It's only money. You know what I'm saying? State of Decay 2 was a AAA game. And a lot of niggas be like, no, what you talking about? I will pull it up. I will pull it up on you niggas right now, nigga.
Maybe at one point in time during development fucking time, maybe it was. But
there was no such thing. There was no such thing as once upon a time it was AAA. Either you put that money in or you didn't. We seen State of Decay commercials. We seen State of Decay on stage.
I think they got the money snatched.
The niggas claim. The niggas claim. I don't think so. Why would I don't think that? I just don't think so. I don't think we can say that it's a AA game now. They said on paper that it's a AAA game.
I know what they said. I know what they said, but that's not a AAA game.
You can't sit there and tell a company what it is and what it ain't if they told your ass what it was. Of course, if I look at it, if I look at it, I see an indie game. If I'm looking at it, I see an indie game because it's developed horribly. But the money that was put into it was AAA level. They said it themselves. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what
we don't know the finances of what we don't know the finances. How much it costs?
But we can say that for every fucking goddamn game that comes out, though.
No, we can say that for every. We can say that for every. This is a AAA game, a AAA finance game.
The budgets be out there though for these games. Like we already know the budget.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bug in every game. I seen God of War.
I'm saying it's out there. I'm saying it's out there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas also fuck niggas shit. Y'all making up your own shit and ignoring the facts. You can't do that shit, my nigga. It is what it is. Them niggas said it was AAA. It is AAA. I expect a AAA game. They are selling us products and telling us that it's AAA. So it's a fucking AAA game. They charging AAA money. Give me my motherfucking shit.
$40 is not AAA.
It's not. $40 is not AAA. It ain't AAA money.
And that's how much fucking State of Decay 2 was.
Yeah, it was. But it should have been. It was.
It should have been cheaper. It should have been a $20 game. It should have been a $20 game.
Hold on. Y'all want to fucking test me? I'm gonna pull that shit up. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all niggas want to test it.
Go on.
No. I'm not saying that you're wrong, Thrash.
Pull it up.
Pull it up. I will pull this shit up.
I remember the devs fucking tweeting that out, saying that it was a AAA status quo game. Yes, I remember seeing that. That was all over the air. Hell, even right before the game dropped. Even after the game dropped, people were posting that. Yeah, it was all over Twitter.
No, I know what they said.
I didn't stop hearing it for a week.
Same here.
It's a AAA game. It's a AAA game. I'm not taking no money from them.
Not a AAA game, dude.
I'm not giving. It's not. It's this shit. It doesn't look like one.
Nope.
But they said it was, and because they said it was, I'm gonna hold it up there. I'm gonna hold it
exactly. No, yeah.
Why you being petty? You know damn well that shit ain't no AAA game.
They said it was.
You know it's not. You know it don't look like it.
I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't. That's how big of a failure it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I know it doesn't.
Yep.
But they said it was a AAA game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They said that shit. I believe them. They failed big time. And these are the companies that they buying. They bought them after that game. They bought them. That was like, I see State of Decay 2. Looks just like State of Decay 1. Let me buy these niggas. Who made the decision to buy them niggas? Why? For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't. The only way it makes sense is that they want to bolster their shit. They want to go either they want to go third party and be instantly like EA, or they're gonna fucking they want to.
Oh, they want to be like EA so bad. They want to be like they want to be like EA so bad.
You can smell it, my nigga. Like they just want to be EA. Period. That's all they want. You know what I'm saying? They see that EA money. They see FIFA making all types of break. You know how much money FIFA make by itself on microtransactions?
They do, but it's also known too as well that EA actually lowers the budget of their actual sports games year-to-year basis.
Yes! A company,
which is fucking sad.
That's what, no. But Microsoft sees that it costs less and they making more. That's what these companies want. They don't give a fuck about quality, my nigga. EA don't give a fuck about quality if it gets in the way of. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with
I agree.
Fuck about that shit.
Okay, so you guys want to make?
I'll definitely take 50 fucking wastelands over Fallout 76, though.
You said
that's what you're gonna. Y'all want to make Microsoft look at the enemy like that?
Look like the enemy? What you mean?
Yeah, like what I mean by this is like, okay, what company isn't out for making money? Let's play devil's advocate right now. What company isn't out for making money? What's the difference between Microsoft and Sony, for instance?
So there is a difference, right?
Sony's not trying to make money.
The difference is when you're out to make money, there's a how do I put it? You're good to the machine is good to you, right? They give us a quality product, they get our money. That's how it's go down, right? I mean, yes, I understand every company just be like, fuck it, we don't want to do shit, we just want all the money. Every company wish they could do that, but that's not how the world fucking works. You need to give me a quality product, I will pay you the money. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So when you not giving me a quality product and you expecting me to give you my fucking money, that's the problem, right? Okay. So that's where it doesn't correlate. When you telling me like, you know, oh, it's AAA status, you know what I'm saying? What you mean? It's AAA, and it's barely AA when it comes out. That's the type of shit we talking about.
And the game is not even $60. The game is not even $60. That's the funny thing.
Right. But that's what I'm saying though. Like
that was your intention.
It doesn't matter it doesn't matter the amount of money you put onto it. You should not lie about the game. You should not lie in your marketing.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how they're getting away with it. To be honest. Yeah,
that's what I'm tripping off of.
That's my point though. That's why I brought it up.
Like false marketing.
How can people justify Microsoft's doing and give them shot after shot after shot after shot? What is your justification for it?
Because
the fans of Microsoft.
No, you know what it is?
What is it?
It's becoming normalized, my nigga. Look at PUBG.
There you go.
Look at PUBG, bro. Look at fucking Fallout 76. How do you Fallout 76, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like these games are coming out worse and worse. Fallout was already fucked up, right? Fallout 4 already just glitchy as fuck. How the fuck do you make that worse? You know what I'm saying? And then charge $60.
Hold on, Thrash. You know that lemur looking motherfucker Todd Howard. You know he lied.
Oh yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah, you just call him a lemur looking motherfucker.
I think personally, in my opinion,
you said he lied like it was
Thresh.
It was like a shock to all of us. He lied. They're like,
Thresh. Honestly, in my humble opinion, Thresh, man, I think Fallout 76 should have stuck as a fucking DLC for Fallout 4, as it was originally supposed to be.
Yeah, facts.
Not a standalone game, but they found a way to fucking utilize the name of it and release fucking a bare bones game.
They felt as though anything because gamers been letting them get away with anything.
Exactly.
These games have been coming out shitty. We get motherfucker. We talk about puddles and shit like that with Spider-Man, but we let Fallout 4 slide. We let
right, yeah, no, and I agree.
You know
I agree.
The wrong people were complaining about the puddles and shit like that, but that's my point. Yeah. Like, they treat me like shit. Why are they getting chances? Why is Microsoft? That's the point. Why is Microsoft getting so many fucking chances? And saying give a nigga a chance. What's going on with that?
Chances for what?
It's not just Microsoft. It's not just Microsoft. It's like a lot of big companies are getting away with bullshit.
What am I talking about?
Even
Microsoft has done nothing. Microsoft has done nothing.
Bro, even Capcom.
For the most part. Capcom is fucked up too. Microsoft did nothing but like
what you mean by
I know Microsoft is nothing. I hear it every day.
Everyone's talking shit about Microsoft. This whole generation.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was gonna say.
I'm not talking about the general because I'm not talking about the general masses. I'm talking about the fans of Microsoft consoles. That's what I said earlier.
They slaves, bro.
I've been very vocal, man. I've been very vocal about the Xbox.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the vocal people. I'm saying the people that keep saying, well, what about this? What about Microsoft?
Those people don't even deserve to be gaming. I'm sorry.
Fucking weirdos, bro. I can't defend no fucking weirdo like to eat dog.
Hey, real shit. It's like nigga,
like the Colt Eastwood and shit like that. Whatever the fuck that dude's name is. Those motherfuckers.
That sound like a bunch of dumbasses right now.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, my nigga, you got to understand. Colt Eastwood isn't an Xbox gamer. He's a PC gamer, posing as an Xbox gamer on YouTube to get fucking likes and views.
That's garbage.
I studied that nigga channel. Trust me, he was a PC nigga all the way.
Okay, so Diamond, why we sound stupid? Why we sound stupid? Why we sound crazy? I think that's a legitimate. Like
No, you
Question.
gotta understand. You gotta say because he's at work and he can only come in at certain times and say something again and go back to work.
When the forklift back up and stop, that's when he come on.
Yeah, real shit. Nigga, he'll be back in his 15-minute break. Nigga, don't even trip. He'll be back outside.
You know. I'm curious. You know, not to change topics, but I'm just generally wondering because I saw somebody mention in the chat. I think it was Uncompetitive that was talking about how Playground Games is not going to be the one that's working on Fable. Yeah, I know that, but it's going to be fucking Playground's second party studio or second studio they're opening up fucking within their studio.
Right.
I'm curious to know what the hell what they're going to call that studio though.
No, I think it's still gonna be Playground Games. It's just making no. It's their second studio. That's
gonna be Grounds Play, bro.
Right,
Grounds Play.
No, because
the fuck.
I feel like I'm in a room full, like enough of hood dudes to know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen crackheads before, right?
Oh, come on now.
Y'all seen crackheads, right? I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing that's stopping them from being a crackhead is themselves.
Right.
You know, like the saying goes, like you can't help someone that don't want to help themselves. Is that shit? You would never change these motherfuckers' mind. They are on crack. You feel me?
Like Trump supporters?
Crack. It's not gonna change. Like, and I'm not talking about the fucking sane motherfuckers that, you know, play games on Xbox. I'm talking about these crack smoking motherfuckers. Hey,
because I told you I had a friend a long time ago that was like that.
I'm fucking horrified lately at the shit I've been seeing because like, I understood why I stayed away for so long. Like, god damn these.
Well, we'll see when the time comes. Like competitive, you'll see that I'm right.
I had some friends that were like that Microsoft could do no wrong. They gratefully paid $50 back when it was $50 for online play. They had no exclusives at the time, but Halo and Gears and Forza are the same thing they do now. And anything that anybody else does was shit, you know. And even to this day, he don't even play games anymore, and he's still talking about how good Microsoft is. And I'm like,
I mean, he haven't played games. You
haven't played a game for like 3 years. You talk about Microsoft is going to win next generation. Why do you care? You don't even play games.
That's fucking. You see, I mean, why would anybody care who wins what? I want gamers to win, nigga. How about we win some shit? You know what I'm saying? Fuck these. What company makes the most money? That's what we've been engaging this war on. Is how much money we spending on these companies? How much money these companies are making?
But let's be real. People that watch sports and shit like that, right? We have an allegiance. We all do. We have a preference, like you said. We have a preference.
But the difference between...
Do we have a preference?
Hold on. The difference between sports is...
Yeah, I believe so.
Hold on, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all hear me talking, y'all bitch ass niggas. What the fuck wrong with y'all fuck niggas? I told y'all it's about fuck boys and gaming. I'm telling y'all, nigga. The difference between sports and gaming is spend $59 in order to enjoy sports. You can watch sports at home and still get the same shit you would if you were there. With gaming, you won't get the same experience unless you play the game. Playing it and watching it, two different things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. You can't really compare sports on how some niggas.
I just paid $140 for a damn seat for a football game tomorrow. So I'm definitely paying.
Yeah, and you're not going to pay for every game though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like now, the game after that, you're going to sit your fucking broke ass home and watch that shit with a cup of Kool-Aid and some leftover ice, nigga. That's what you gonna do. You ain't gotta spend no money to do that shit, nigga. With gaming, I just got fucking Red Dead Redemption. I'm about to get Darksiders tomorrow. I'm not gonna get that shit for free. I'm not gonna watch nobody else fuck ass play that shit.
I mean, you could
myself. I could, but I'm not gonna get the same experience as I would in sports. You can
Thank you. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't get the same experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not the same. You can watch sports and be perfectly fine. I could do it with all sports. Baseball, you got to be there to enjoy that shit. If you ask me, I'm falling asleep. I'm distracted and shit. Niggas throwing strikes. But if I'm there at the game, I'm cheering like, oh yeah, nigga hit that shit, good shit. You know, like it's different. But with gaming, like you got to actually play a game. You know what I'm saying? Rather than watch. You can watch. It's people who can watch people play games, and that's fine. But you're not gonna get the same experience, bro. You're not gonna get the true gaming right there.
The difference between a console war and sports is, first of all, console war isn't real. It's more for entertainment. First of all, and second of all, sports.
That shit real as hell.
Like sports is built for you to cheer on a team. That's the whole.
But that's how people are acting. Like there was some fucking console war is real as shit. That's real as shit. What you mean?
No, it's happening. It's happening, but but sports is happening. Like you can really like nobody's going to war. People are going to play back. Kobe goes and plays basketball. Nigga,
that's real, cuz. What is it about the console war that's real?
What is that question? I'm not understanding.
I'm asking you a question. Explain to me how the console war is a real thing. Like it's actually.
All right, I'll explain it to you real easy, and this conversation about to get shut down because it's too stupid to an answer.
Right.
Within us, it's favoritism, it's preference, right? To companies, is Nintendo friends with Microsoft? In the grand scheme of things, is Sony friends with Microsoft in the grand scheme of things?
They communicate for sure.
Yeah, they communicate. But are they not in competition amongst
they in
each other?
competition. It ain't competition.
Right, they are in competition.
Then it's a war.
Right.
Period.
Yeah,
So
between
it's a war for our dollars.
Right. Here's the thing. But that's what I'm saying. We have our preferences. So we just like to buy certain products, right? Is that not the case? We just like a product, we go out and buy it.
But people want to be justified. People want to be. This is the difference. People want to be justified for their decision.
That's what I'm saying. We're building the war. The war isn't real. There is no true war.
It's made up in your head, man.
Right.
Hey, I got a question.
Is that it's between the companies themselves, if there is one, because they're the only one realistically in competition.
Yeah, our console war is fake. Theirs is real, bro.
Right. That's what I mean. Like so. But we're cheering them on as if
I don't know what you mean. Honestly, Royal, I don't know what you mean by saying real and fake. I didn't get that.
Look, what he's saying, I'll break it down in nigga terms, my nigga. Look, nigga, basically the real and fakeness is this, my nigga. It's real for Xbox and Microsoft, or Microsoft and Sony, because they making money off of this shit. They're getting some kind of difference between this console war. With us as gamers, it's fake because we're watching them have their war with us, with our money. But it's like we're not participating. We're just giving them money to see how it all turns out. It's like throwing money.
What's the difference between sports then? Because we don't make any of their fucking money.
No, we don't. But we get enjoyment. We get enjoyment out of it, my nigga.
Yeah. But people are actually. That's what I'm saying. People are getting enjoyment for seeing this shit. That's what I'm saying. They're getting enjoyment.
Aren't you buying jerseys, nigga? Aren't you buying jerseys and shit?
No. What the fuck did that got to do with playing sports, my nigga? Like, never mind. You know what? That nigga all day was right. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Y'all niggas is asking fuckboy questions. I don't know why.
No, I'm just saying that the acknowledgement is this. These people are taking this shit seriously. They're taking this shit seriously.
I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Doesn't mean it's real.
Let me say this real quick.
You can take anything seriously. Doesn't mean I have to take it seriously too. You feel me?
Look. I think the console war, nigga, and this whole shit is nothing than motherfuckers being insecure about themselves, my nigga. Like, nigga, I got this system. I want to feel like it's a part of me. I'm the best at it. Somebody say something bad about this system, I feel some kind of way. That's insecurity, my nigga. Somebody say something bad about my PlayStation, I'll be like, okay, for sure. Now let me press this button and play my game. Some niggas actually take offense to this shit, but no goddamn, it's insecurity. I think a lot of gamers started off as insecure niggas anyway. A lot of these nerd ass niggas who go in the house and don't got no friends because they feel like they got too many pimples on their face, so they go home and play the motherfucking game, and they can be He-Man for a day, or they can be a surfer or whatever the fuck they want to be in the game, whatever game they got. They can be Spider-Man without having no consequences. So when somebody goes and says something about that shit, it's really motherfuckers' insecurities leaking into their whole gaming space. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point. That's my point. That's exactly my point. I've seen a whole bunch of crazy shit that happens. I've seen this. Like, it's fucking insane how you want to justify your purchase.
Yeah, these
as much as you do.
Life is real, but a console war is not.
Security. If somebody worried about their purchases,
that's the best I can put it. I mean, let's move on.
Like I already told you guys. I'll say this now, and we can move on. The fucking one person was like this. Oh, and he was obviously a true Xbox fanboy, but he goes ahead and says, "Oh, I sold my PlayStation Pro because there's no point of having it, because I want an Xbox One X because of Red Dead Redemption." Like, you sold your whole fucking legacy of PlayStation games for Red Dead Redemption in 4K. That's what I'm trying to say.
The PC guys are waiting until next year, man.
That shit is real as hell to them, though. You can't tell me that it's not real. It's real to them.
I mean, crazy stuff is real to crazy people. I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
Real shit. Hey, crazy people. You know what makes?
So I'm saying.
You know what make people crazy? Cause is the fact that they don't know they crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They think what they do is normal.
That's what I'm saying. Crazy shit's real to crazy people. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I mean.
That's a good way to end that shit. Because I think these motherfuckers are crazy as shit.
I'm a crazy motherfucker. There you go. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like,
yeah, shit. Well, on to the next topic. We got some PlayStation bad news. Rockstar has abandoned the agent. The agent, the agent game that everybody been waiting since the PS3 games to come out since the PS3.
Oh yeah, that game that's never going to be made because they didn't renew the trademark.
Yeah, they abandoned the trademark.
Yep.
I don't remember that shit because
they came out. They showed a splash screen of agent with a fucking icon back in like 10 years ago.
What is it supposed to be?
It was no one knows. No one knows.
I mean, what was that? What's that splash that they showed? It
was made by Rockstar. They showed a few things. I could pull it up. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
It just said agent. It just said agent with a gun icon, and it was all in black, and that was it. Nobody knew what kind of game it was. There was things about what speculated.
A little bit of good news out of this. Maybe they might rename it something else.
Facts.
I don't even want to make that shit. If it controls like Red Dead Redemption 2, don't make that shit. Can that shit. Can that shit. I'm done.
Facts.
I agree with that.
Have me do 3 perfect circles before I jump on my motherfucker.
Oh man.
You know what?
Damn, nigga, bust a nut real quick, nigga. I feel you.
No. I was just downing my water. I'm sorry. My bad. I forgot my mic was on mute. I apologize.
That was like a late laugh, nigga. That shit funny to motherfucker.
Fuck y'all.
That shit to sink in. That shit to sink in. To think about how that shit transpired. He was like, wait.
No, from my perspective, man, I don't give a fuck about the console war. I don't care who's winning, who's losing. I don't give a shit. What I care about the most is just content. That's
nigga,
what I want.
Ready. Nigga, where you been at?
What do you mean where I've been at? I've been here the whole time.
Nigga,
drifting off in my own world, Thrash. That's what I'm doing.
Niggas over there watching Pinkies. You look like a nigga who watch Pinky, nigga. Don't even trip.
Who?
Yeah, see, you lying. Nigga, you know who Pinky is, nigga. This is Agent. These are screenshots of Agent, my nigga. Let me see. Did I share my screen? I don't know if I shared my screen.
Wait, I saw sick what he said. You said sick, right? Sick. You said I was invested. What you mean?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
I'm trying to look at this shit. Let me see. What is it?
Oh fuck. Oh, my bad. Hold on. All right. This is screenshots of Agent, nigga. Some artist screenshots of this shit, nigga. I mean, it looked fucking good, my nigga. Like low key. This is PS3 game.
What is it supposed to be though? About what is it?
It's concept art for Agent, nigga.
No, I know that, but what is it supposed to be? What kind of game?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
That's Far Cry. That's Far Cry. Yeah, nigga, that's Far Cry. Hold on. This one,
man, fuck Far Cry.
Agent, go ahead and get Getaway 2 going, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna Getaway 3, yo.
Okay,
that's
so
what I wanted.
It's supposed to be some kind of. I mean, I don't feel any way about it, man. I don't even know about this shit, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I guess.
First Agent screenshots leaked back in 2015 or 2011, one of those. Yeah, 8/15, 11. Yeah.
So
I am sick. I am invested into the console war. You're absolutely right.
You shouldn't be.
Hell yeah, this shit is over with, nigga. There ain't no console. This shit is over with already, man. Nigga, I don't even know why we talk about it still. It's like we.
No, I was just answering his question. I was just answering his question, responding to him.
The console war levels is, it's just, I don't know, nigga. Gamers taking that shit too far. We worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only saying that because, like, okay, so the reason why, and if you guys don't want to admit this shit, fine, whatever. Mm-hmm. But like some of these people that are like super invested in it, and they bet on the wrong horse, quote, you know, mm-hmm. so to speak. Mm-hmm. They change the outcome of the gaming industry. That's
Like,
what I really
really?
care about.
What changed the outcome?
Do they really?
Like these people, like the people like that are loud with the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're casuals.
They don't. The casuals, yeah. They start.
Like how? Like how?
All right, so people are going to like look at me and be like, "All right, fine, whatever." But here's the thing:
Yeah,
I didn't like Halo. I didn't like Halo specifically because they ushered in this thing called aim assist. I didn't like that shit. I hated that shit.
Right.
And because it was so easy to play, it started a trend where everybody had to put aim assist in their games. You know, I was so used to those games back in the day where you could aim and do it yourself and shit like that. But they wanted it casual to the point where it does it for you or stick aim or whatever the case is.
But that has nothing
Well, I hate to break your
Halo.
bubble. I hate to break your bubble, but aim assist has been in games before Halo, dude. Before fucking Halo
Hey,
came
I'm
out.
gonna tell you something else that's about to counter you real quick. I play Halo for years, bro, and play Halo like Halo. Okay, Counter-Strike, we're not gonna compare it to that, but compare Halo and Call of Duty, and you'll see which aim assist is more.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Call of Duty didn't have it until Call of Duty didn't have it like that.
That has nothing to do with the console war, though.
But that was the whole
Call
thing
of
with
Duty-
Halo.
Call of
Halo
Duty's fucking
required more skill because the aim assist was so light.
Right, yeah. Call of Duty you don't have no skill. Any niggas who play that shit and feel like they
That
got
has nothing to do with the console.
Should have gotten a
I
foot.
still don't understand
You should have
where
gotten
we're
a
going
foot.
with this.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like you should have gotten a foot in Call of Duty and you registers as a fucking headshot. That makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Hey,
Fuck that guy.
That's lag.
Fuck Call of Duty.
That's just the dumbing down of gaming. If that's a narrative,
Which a lot of games are going that route, though, Royal.
Hey, how is that Spyro the Dragon, my nigga? I see you playing that
That's
shit.
shit on the culture as far as like gamers is we don't demand for them to challenge us and shit instead of making shit easier and easier. Just to
Which I know, and I hate that. I hate that because that's what the casuals want.
Hey,
That
what's
drives
up?
them
Or better yet, I'll put it like this, right? Multiplayer wasn't that heavily on consoles until Microsoft got on the scene. It's not bad to have multiplayer, but it was so
like
excessive.
But I feel like it's
But it wasn't going to be that fucking hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
You know why it got so big is because they put a whole lot of marketing and money into marketing
because of the Xbox Live.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was a selling thing for them, and they succeeded. With PC niggas was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. Like gaming online will be a thing whether Xbox do it or not at the time. Because it was gonna be a thing. Like people would love to play with their friends that's not there with them. Like let's be real. Like don't act like we don't enjoy that shit. We do because it's gonna happen regardless if Xbox does it or not. Now, would it go down the same way if Xbox didn't do it and somebody else do it first? I don't know. But someone was gonna do it sooner or later. You feel me?
Yep.
I was gonna like hop into that because the internet's gonna be readily available by that point, and it's just bound to happen. That's just the way the game goes.
Fuck, I remember playing fucking what do you call it there? Rise of the Triad on PC back in the DOS days through dial-up, dude. That shit was terrible.
Jesus.
Man.
I was
that shit was terrible.
I mean, a lot of that shit was going to be inevitable, whatever the case is. But like I said, it was pushed so hard that people neglected single player games, which is my biggest problem.
Neglect?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, neglect. Yes, they neglect it.
I don't ever feel like people ever did. I feel like that narrative was.
What do you mean who? Who do you mean? What do you mean who?
So here's how I feel about that situation. That whole narrative started with gaming companies saying that. I don't remember no gamers saying that back in the day.
Amen to that.
Came out and said, they don't make.
Well, you remember when Halo came out though? You remember when Halo came out? Like that was setting all sorts of fucking record numbers.
Right, and good for them. That was a good job. I mean,
but then everyone started to move over. I mean, you guys in chat, you should already know. I already mentioned that I was a fan of Sony, so this shouldn't be anything new to you guys.
The world by storm. You get to play online, shooting each other with your friends. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Like, what you mean?
And
it's bound to happen, and whether the reason why it's happening because gamers would want it at that point. Like, I'm just being real. Like online, I'm not saying that single player isn't important because I'd rather play single player most of the time. But online is fun, man. You can't deny that. Like it's gonna happen, and there's enough of a crowd to ask for it. I'm sure.
But also, let's not forget the fact too as well. Like even LAN play back on the OG Xbox was really big with Halo 2 as well. in other games on top of that too. Like LAN play was there for the longest time, and a lot of people still prefer. Hell, even to this day, I wish LAN play was still available over a lot of these fucking online games.
Even though I say that, I never actually started online gaming until last gen. Last gen is like, I think for most people that's how it
Yeah.
was.
Outside
from PC, yeah. Last gen was
outside of PC, most people like to start last gen.
I started online games with SOCOM back on PS2.
Well, damn, there you go. You was playing way before.
This nigga cool stupid.
I know. I'm reading his stuff in the chat.
What was that?
So you was playing online before Xbox even like did it like that for real.
But here's the thing though. Like the console manufacturer wasn't pushing multiplayer games like that though.
But I'm saying it's bound to happen, right?
I know it was, I'm agreeing with you. Of course, it's bound to happen. It's inevitable, like you said before. But the way that it was done, you could do it a lot of different ways.
Bruh,
you could do it a lot of different ways.
But how many games on Xbox though were online?
So you got to understand when you go into another venture as far as business, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. Of course, you're gonna like try to push it, especially if the game is doing well. Of course, you're gonna keep on pushing it. It's a business after all. Like I understand all that. It's just at the end of the day, they did pull some fuck shit, but I just feel like that's gonna bound to happen whether Xbox does it or not. You feel me?
Yep.
Like
it was going to.
Unfortunately, they did it. They charge your ass for it, and that's kind of fucked up. And PlayStation follows suit like the gen after. I mean, a gen and a half after, basically. Which fucked everything up. So it is what it is. But I mean, that I wouldn't say has anything to do with console war. I mean that's just bound to happen.
I mean, think about it. But ask yourself this question, right? Let's say Microsoft didn't come on the scene, right? Mm-hmm. And it was just Nintendo and Sega.
Always with the hypotheticals.
Yeah, right?
Always.
Nintendo's, Sega, and Sony.
Because
Dreamcast had a lot of online play too as well.
Nintendo did not want that shit. They don't want online games. They don't like it.
But then why did they release the goddamn online peripheral for the GameCube then?
No, Nintendo always had online play.
I still don't like it. That's not their preference to have it.
They had it. No, but they never had like voice chat. They got two.
No.
Like I explained before,
3 games?
It's too much money at stake for them.
Wasn't there like 3 games on the GameCube there? I know, like Phantasy Star Evolution, I think it was called, or something.
It was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I believe, some shit like that.
Yeah, that game was online. It had online play. I think it was like 2 other ones or something like that. I can't remember how many there were.
Yeah, some games that only fuck niggas play. I know.
Yo. Is that the new trends? When motherfuckers don't agree with motherfuckers, they call them fuck boys now.
No, nigga, no, fuck boy.
Hey, nigga. Check this out. I'm gonna have to go back real quick. Who's that nigga on here who said that his boy traded in his Sony for an Xbox to play Red Dead? Who was that?
That was me.
Okay, what system do you own?
Oh God.
Here we go.
I was talking about my friend.
I'm just asking the question. What system do you own?
You know, it's a PlayStation. So what is it?
Do you have the Pro or do you have the PlayStation?
Oh God, they're both a PlayStation.
Listen, let the man answer. Let the man answer. I was quiet this whole time. Let me do his thing.
I ended up buying the Pro because my original PlayStation, I had to trade that in. It was having issues with the drive, so I ended up trading.
Okay, so you got so if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't have upgrade to the Pro.
Correct.
Okay,
it was too many. It was too many. Well, hold on, wait. It was too many pros. No pun intended. For me not to get it. They had the terabyte. I was
okay. So you upgraded. You could have played Spider-Man. You could have played God of War and everything on your regular one, right?
You asked me a question. I'm going to answer it.
Go ahead. Well, hurry up. Go ahead.
Right. So I wanted the extra space. I wanted to stream in 1080p, and my shit kept spitting out the games. So I was like, "Fuck it." I ended up paying for the Pro. It was only like $100 to pay for the Pro when I traded.
Okay, so you upgraded because you wanted upgraded shit, right?
No, I upgraded
you just said it. You wanted to stream. You wanted to do shit that your other one couldn't do, right?
I was looking at all of the pros for it, so I was like, "Fine, I'll just do it." But normally, if my PS4 wasn't
you
acting up, I wouldn't have upgraded. All right, go on. Make your point. Though.
I think that's bullshit. But no, I'm trying to say because My point is that you sitting here calling people crackheads and crazy because he traded
I
in
never
his
said the word
PlayStation so he can
crackhead.
buy an Xbox. Whatever. I'm just saying you're not agreeing with the dude. You're not agreeing with the dude because he's upgrading to something that's gonna make his game look better. But yet you went from
He just dropped.
the
He dropped
PlayStation 4 to the
He dropped
PlayStation
30
4
games.
Pro.
He dropped 30 games that he bought on PlayStation Network. He got rid of all those games, so he wasted all that fucking
those
money.
Those games are still there. So
if
he sits there,
So
if he plugs in his PlayStation right now, hold on. If he plugs in his PlayStation right now, he can download all those games, right?
Nigga, he sold it though. He sold it, nigga. It's done.
So
he sold it for one. He sold it for one game though. He sold it for an X.
How do you feel about that?
Who's the question?
Like, how do you feel about that? Why is that?
Me, I don't. It doesn't. He's a friend of mine, and we play games together.
Oh, I see. Friend.
But you're not agreeing. You're not agreeing with him because he left the PlayStation, and you're still PlayStation. So that's what the problem is.
No, the problem is. All right, go on. Who said hey?
Oh, no, go ahead. Matter of fact, I feel both for what y'all were saying, right? So both of y'all know I upgraded not too long ago either, right?
Yeah, fuck
and the reason why is because I never felt like I needed to upgrade. And I still really
but see, what you is different though. What you is different. You upgraded because you wanted to upgrade. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to upgrade. And I want to upgrade to the best shit I could get at the time. But I didn't get an Xbox because the best shit at the time to me played Spider-Man and God of War. You feel me? But the Pro would be the best thing at the time because it plays both of those, and it's the Pro instead of the regular one. I already had the regular.
He's not losing his fucking library for one fucking game.
Dude, you're not losing your library. I feel you. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by lose your library.
If he buys another PlayStation,
anytime he buys another PlayStation, signs under his name, all his games are there. So how did he lose anything?
Man, hurry y'all asses up. Damn.
Get to how he lose anything? Right? I mean, again, even if he didn't lose it, he still lost money on that shit by selling his PlayStation.
How? How did he lose money?
Because he has to buy another one if he wants the games back.
So that's his preference. Why are you mad at your? If he's mad at his money, let him be mad at your money. My point is you coming out. My point is that you sat there and you don't agree with somebody for upgrading to something where they can play their game better on. But yet you
I didn't lose my library, and I find it a stupid ass decision. Yeah, I had another friend that fucking allowed his wife to get fucked by another dude. That's a stupid decision. It's a stupid decision that I don't like. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so then you are with what King says what a fuckboy is then, because you mad at somebody else for their decision.
I don't know what the fuck that is. So whatever you want to call that shit.
I don't know either. I don't know what it means either.
Okay,
all I know is that's today's word. That's today's word.
Let me clear up the fuckboy shit. All right. If you don't know what fuckboy means, it's probably because you a fuckboy. All right. Don't trip. Okay. It is what it is.
Look, bro. Look. I mean, there's 30-something.
Goddamn,
I'm sorry. There's actually 20-something odd Xbox. Xboxes out there, X whatever. I can't really call why these motherfuckers have those. You feel me? But they have those. I can't really be mad at what they bought and shit. You feel me? This dude made a.
But Royal, you can be mad at somebody else's decision. That's just human. Like, come on.
Okay, look. I'll end it for y'all niggas like this because I see both y'all right and wrong. Right? I understand where y'all's coming from. Nigga saying like, look, nigga, he's sitting back watching a dumb nigga. Just like it's like watching a nigga cheat on his girl and then get mad when she cheat back. And like, what the fuck you mad for, my nigga? Like, nigga, you was fucking her sister. Nigga, like, you can't be mad or you fucking you get treated on and you stay with it. You shaking your head. You shaking your head like, God damn, that shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what happened to me.
Basically, that's what he's saying. Now, what Diver is saying is, now Diver is that nigga that's saying, why the fuck do you give a fuck? That's not your bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand where both y'all niggas coming from, but both y'all niggas is fuck niggas for this conversation. If y'all really are, this is the epiphany of fuck nigganess. You know what I'm saying?
All right, then fine. Next topic. What is it then? Like you said, what's the next topic then?
Go ahead, run away.
God damn, dude.
No, that's it. Ain't no running. I mean, shit, both of y'all right and wrong. I understand. Nigga, what was the next thing we was talking about?
Agree to disagree, like you said.
Agent.
Yep,
We was
you're right.
talking about Agent, a game that I don't even fucking know about.
Well, no, this Agent is gun. It's a rap. We thought it was a rap, but then I want to tie that shit to other games that are no longer being talked about, like Wild and that one Capcom game made that dungeon crawl shit.
Deep Down.
Deep Down, and it's like 4 other games that's out there too. I forgot the name. I forgot what their names was. But it's
nigga, Deep Down. No, but nigga, Deep Down. You guys knew that shit wasn't going to be released.
Yeah. PS5 for your ass.
That's why that game is called Deep Down. All of us knew Deep Down. It was never going to happen.
Ain't coming up anytime soon. Deep Down.
But yeah, Capcom keeps fucking registering the trademark every fucking year.
That's why it's not canceled. Like.
Yeah, but
PS5 probably.
Yep.
Oh, what's up with Wild?
Awesome.
What's up with Wild?
Wild, I don't know. I want to know what the fuck happened to that game because last I heard, from what I understand, it's supposed to be like an MMO or some shit. From what I understand, where like you can choose from like whatever the fuck you want to be. You want to be a fish, you can play the life of a fish or something like that. I don't fucking know.
What Deep Down?
No,
fucking Wild.
Wild. That shit was like gods and shit.
Deep Down is way down in fucking Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, you talking about was that the PlayStation exclusive that they were talking about? That shit coming out. That shit coming out for the PlayStation 5, man. That's what that's going to.
Which obviously, that's what I'm beginning to think because it hasn't been canceled yet.
Hey, are you gonna upgrade to the PlayStation 5 to play that game though?
Nope, I'm not upgrading to a PS fucking 5.
Why are you so salty though? Why are you so salty about it?
I'm not salty. I'm not salty. I just want you to eat your words. Ain't nobody salty, nigga. Ain't nobody salty. It's because it's people like you that come on here and talk shit about other people and other people's decisions, and I hate that. I hate that shit.
And I have the right to do it though. That's the thing.
You have the right to come online live to talk about another nigga that ain't here. And his decision.
Niggas. Hey, why the fuck are we still on this shit? Which one of y'all niggas fucked another nigga?
That's what I'm trying to
figure out. I just asked him if he was upgrading. I just asked him if he was upgrading to the 5 to play the game. That's all.
Come on,
nigga. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, nigga. It's not like niggas and laid down with niggas bitches, or I stole your controller, or I borrowed your controller, ate some cake or something, and fucked your buttons up when I gave it back to you. None of this shit happened, nigga. It's okay, nigga. Fuck Xbox. It's okay, nigga. It's all good.
You know, like I was already done with the
conversation. Nigga, that game's whack.
What game is whack?
Battlefield.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
You guys that nigga haven't played it yet. Hey, all these niggas who say that shit that this whack haven't played that shit yet.
No, I didn't say it was whack. I just said I haven't played it yet.
Hey, so right? So the whole backlash was there was like females in World War II, I guess.
Yeah,
but like every other shooter games have females in it.
Mm-hmm.
What game is this?
Exactly. I felt Call of Duty for a second. I was like, is that a man or like a man with like pink hair? Or
it's a he bitch.
Man, you can tell 100% that that's a girl. Nigga, what you talking about?
Come on, bro.
No, that was the outrage. That was the outrage. That was the outrage community.
Okay, that's another issue that I have with modern games too, as well as when developers go fucking full on and support all that SJW shit just to please that crowd. Fuck off with that shit.
Dude, do you see how big that crowd is? Do you see how many girls are gaming now because they got girls on there?
Get that fucking political shit out my fucking games, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't like that political shit.
So you mad?
We play games to take our mind.
Are you mad at the military?
That goes on in the real world, man. The moment you start putting that
political shit, are you mad at the military?
What the fuck?
No.
Yeah, are you mad at them?
Oh my fucking!
Y'all talking about me with the hypotheticals, yo? I ain't the one with the hypotheticals.
What the fuck is the military got to do with this shit, man?
Well, I mean, they're letting females are in there fighting this shit, so why can't they be on game?
That's not what I'm trying to fucking say, Diver.
Bruh.
My point is that when, look at Final Fantasy 15, right? They changed that entire fucking story around, fucking just to make sure that they didn't get any trouble or any backlash from the SJW crowd. That story could have been fucking amazing on paper, but they fucked it up because of that.
We came a long way from CJ fucking bitches.
Right? No shit.
No, we did. Dog, we regressed so hardcore, yo. We regressed hardcore, yo. We didn't come a long way, man. That shit's fucked up now.
No, I didn't say come a long way like it's a good thing.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Came a long way from CJ fucking bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Kratos fucking bitches, nigga. Like,
right, then Kratos having threesomes. Ain't nobody saying shit about that.
Kratos was having threesomes, nigga. Kratos was having threesomes.
Yo, when he was fucking with Aphrodite, yo, I liked it.
We came a long way from fighting games when you knock bitches' clothes off and shit.
Right?
You can do that.
And this is why Soul Calibur. This is why Soul Calibur. They're no ass.
The man would stay fully clothed, like 3-piece suit still on and shit.
Hey, hell no. Hey, hell no. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, you two racist guys. Hey, why the fuck? Hey, look at my comment in the motherfucking comment section. Why the fuck did this shit spell correct? Why did it spell correct nigger, my nigga? Why did it spell correct to nigger though, my nigga? Like, real
yo, they listening to the podcast, yo.
Right?
Podcast.
These motherfuckers spelled.
No, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, the moment when political shit fucking gets involved in games, man, it takes you right to that fucking reality standpoint. That's the reason why we game. We game to ignore the outside, to ignore what's going on in the real world, man. To vision ourselves in these fantasy worlds and shit like that.
I don't know, man.
That's how I do it.
I think some people take that shit too personal.
I mean, I don't fuck with personal.
Buy your ass a game that you like and play it, and fuck what everybody else is thinking.
Yeah,
I do, Diver. That's the thing I do. And I get but people fucking bitch at me for fucking buying certain games.
But you can't talk about that shit and then quote Digital Foundry, my nigga. Like you can't. Like,
I don't quote Digital Foundry, nigga.
Nigga, you was like, which system is Red Dead Redemption better on?
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? All I said was his boy said that he bought that Xbox to play that game on there because it was better.
You talking about the other days. You talking about the other days.
I am not talking about today. I'm talking about the last podcast we had, nigga. You was talking about how Red Dead Redemption is better. Nigga, like
for every game.
Oh, you know what? Hey, let me tell you something, Gambit. First of all, nigga, you put the pom-poms away. Because I ain't never said no shit about Digital Foundry the last motherfucking 9 shit. Fuck out of here, bro.
I said when you said Red Dead Redemption plays better on motherfucking Xbox and PlayStation, my nigga.
It plays better. I said it plays better.
You said which one is better on? You said which one is better on, nigga?
Yeah,
like,
you actually did.
It looks better on the Xbox One X. Of course it does.
You said plays better too.
Okay, now who told you that?
I said play better. Is that what you said?
Where'd you get that info? Where'd you get that?
I don't follow you. First of all, let me tell you something, Pony. You ain't never heard me say no shit like that.
You don't want to go back.
I don't know how you play games, okay? You don't want to like ponies. Better?
Hold up. You said pony.
It always looks better.
You said what?
I said look better. How the fuck does the game play better?
Okay,
because of the frame rate. You said the same thing about Assassin's Creed Origins.
That's where you fucked up.
We know where you got it.
I don't talk about frame rates. I don't talk about frame rates because I don't deal with that shit like you motherfuckers do. Fuck a frame rate.
But you said the game was better on the Xbox, my nigga.
Well, I'd rather take performance over graphics.
That's what I said.
Okay,
that's what I said. But you ain't never heard me say nothing about no frame rates. You ain't never heard me say about anything like that. So don't come in here trying to say, nigga, I know what I said. I don't smoke weed.
You can't tell motherfuckers.
I don't smoke weed.
You can't tell motherfuckers you can't tell motherfuckers to play what you enjoy and not worry about what nobody else is saying. When you that nigga that's saying shit. When you listen to other people.
Okay, but hold on. Is it facts or is it just my opinion? Is it facts or my opinion? It's facts.
Just like you got it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a straight up fact, my nigga. I was playing Battlefield with the homie last night, right? And he got both Xbox and PlayStation. I can show you tweets, Facebook posts, all that shit about how he
tweets and Facebook. Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish. How he be clowning about how the X got their third party games looking better than the PlayStation, right? So he's clowning me, right? Boom, clowning. Oh yeah, all this shit. And he said he got both. He got Red Dead for both systems, and he got Battlefield for both systems. And he said, you know what? I'm not even going to front, my nigga. I'm not even going to front no more. The PlayStation version of Red Dead Redemption looks better because it's not as clear as Xbox's is. Like Xbox's.
Oh my lord!
The shit. No. He said the sharpness is so because that's all resolution is the sharpness. And he said the sharpness is you can see it takes away from the other details like the fog at night. Like the fog doesn't have that as much density as it does on the PS4 because the PS4 isn't full 4K. He said he prefers the PS4 version because the motherfucker look better. He said that nearsighted. He said no. He said that he said he could tell that they prioritized the PS4 version over the X version. And this is a nigga who's an X nigga. He loves the Xbox One X. You know what I'm saying? He said he can tell because it's like made for the PS4, and then they just ported it to the Xbox and just took advantage of the motherfucking resolution.
That shit is foolishness.
He said, I know. If you think about the shit, the nigga got a point though, because it is just sharpness. It's nothing more than just sharpness. So
that means that it's not clear.
Sharp, no. He said it's clear. He said it's clear that the PS4 version is clear. The Xbox One version is clearer. He can see the sharpness. But he said that it fucks with some of the textures and all of that shit to where you can't see shit. He said the same thing about Battlefield 1. He said in Battlefield 1, there's way more pop-ups in the Xbox One X version than there is on a Pro version. You know what I'm saying? And then he said something wrong with the controls on the Xbox One X to where he can't get his controls right. But on the PS4 Pro, he didn't even have to change nothing. He said there's something wrong. He said there's something up with the Xbox One X that he can't put his finger on, especially with the controls. So it's like that shit is variable, my nigga. Like
I can play a PlayStation. I can play a PlayStation 1 game because that shit's so blurry and I can't see all the details.
No, nigga, no. You can.
No, you're not getting what my man's saying. You're not getting what my man's saying.
No. You can see all the details on the PS4, but it's just.
He's saying I see too many details. I see too much details, and I don't want to see all them details.
Fuck nigga.
I want that shit smeared.
We gotta understand, my nigga. Like he's not saying that you can't see, or even that one's better than the other. He said the PS4 version looks better because it's more organic looking. It looks more realistic. It doesn't look like it's just sharp for no reason. Like you can see through the fog too easily on the Xbox because it's just popping out more sharper or whatever. The PS4 version.
So basically, like when you look at those TVs at Best Buy, and the colors look better on that TV than they do in real life.
Right. I guess
something like that, right?
Right. I mean, it's just all about. I mean, if you turn your TV up all the way. In fact, if you have a bomb ass TV, and if people do their TV settings, people turn sharpness all the way down because it interferes with how good the quality of everything else is. And that's the same thing going on with the X. Like if you look up any collaboration, they will tell you to turn sharpness all the way down. Any professional collaborations to get the best view in your TV, you got to turn sharpness all the way down. That's the problem with the X. The X got the sharpness all the way up, so it takes away from everything else. It's sharp, sure, but everything else from it doesn't. It takes away from the actual, the organicness of the game. That's what he was saying. I understood what he was saying.
I know what you're saying too, because if you can, okay, so if it's clear, if it's really, really clear, those details in the distance is not hidden by the lower resolution. So you're gonna see that shit full blurry in the background, shit popping up in the background as well.
Right, you can see everything. You can see shit that
you can see all the flaws. You can see all the flaws. It's kind of like having not the non-softening filter on your phone.
Right,
that's what it's kind of like. Now, I knew what you were saying from the jump.
Yeah,
but this shit too blurry though.
No,
I'm playing it right now. That shit blurry as shit. I'm already nearsighted with astigmatism. I don't need any more filters.
Don't blame the game. Don't blame the game. Your TV got a fat booty, my nigga. That's why. Because your TV got a big ass booty.
One of those big ass old tube TVs.
old plier ass nigga.
My TV,
shit. With a pushing dial knob.
All right, okay. So that's how I play me. All right, hold on. That's how I play me, yo. I'll flip this camera on real quick.
Man, I don't give a fuck what kind of TV you have. Shit.
I got my expert settings. I
don't give a fuck what TV you have, sir.
Nigga, you got a sharp 1998 Sharp TV, nigga, like one of them Sharps.
Nigga, what's wrong with the Sharp TV, nigga?
Hey, I have a question for you guys, just to get off the Red Dead call real quick.
What's up?
Are you guys willing to go back to the past and play like PS1 and shit? Not the PS1 classic that's coming out. I'm just saying in generality terms.
Oh, absolutely.
Where your eyes be like, oh my god,
I better not hear none of you say yes.
I could do that. I could do that.
I'm not gonna lie, cause I didn't try it. I can't get all the way into them unless it's a classic. Like if it's Metal Gear, okay, I'll do that shit because
Metal Gear.
Because it's Metal Gear.
Right?
But I can't do. But like some games,
Bitch, turn your camera up. You're liking my shit.
Hey, same thing with Mario. I can go back and play Mario because it's fucking Mario.
Yeah.
Depends on the game, bro.
The only reason why I ask because I've asked people like this question all the time, and a lot of people tell me like, yeah, I have no problem going back to the past and play a lot of those older school games. But I've heard a lot of people say like they can't do it, and whatever you want to call it and shit. Like I just always find it to be a little interesting. That's all. Mm-hmm. I think nowadays, like in a way, and I hate to say this because I'm probably wrong. This is probably not the right word to use to say this, but I think a lot of us are spoiled nowadays with how games look and play. Mm-hmm. That we forget to like appreciate what games were back in the day.
Man,
in a sense.
Nigga, last generation and this generation turned all gamers into pussies. If you don't believe me, go back and play some Nintendo games and they see how much of a pussy gamer you are now, man. They see how whack you are, nigga. In your finger hand-eye coordination, nigga.
It's like when people like that's the thing. Like Thrash, I'm sure. Yeah, you were there, Thrash. When people were bitching about like, oh, I can't play the Wii on the HDMI, man, or on my HDTV. It looks so unplayable and shit. Yeah, man. It's like motherfucker, man, suck it up, bitch.
Yeah, nigga, play your game, enjoy gaming, nigga. Don't.
No, the fucking Sony exec said that shit, yo. I can't believe people play that game, yo. I like to slap him in his fucking neck, man.
Well, you gotta understand, they said.
Oh, wait a minute, you gonna smack somebody in the neck for playing the game?
Did you even hear what I said?
Yes, I'm still cold because I play fighting games.
Nah, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
I said the Sony exec said that he don't know why people are playing. They want backwards compatibility for PlayStation 1 and 2 games. Like it was beyond.
I would love for that. I would love to see PS1 classes.
He said the game. He said the graphics are too ugly. He said the graphics are ugly as shit. He didn't say it like that, but that's what he basically said.
This nigga brought up COD.
Enhance that shit. That's all.
No, go ahead, Thrash. Go ahead. My bad.
No. I'm looking at Wanye weak ass. He's saying that.
See, the only thing about the Red Dead 2, what I would have liked is if they would have gave us the first one enhanced. You know what I'm saying? Or remade.
Didn't they enhance it on the Xbox One X?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about remade.
Oh, remake. Oh, well.
Oh, with the same engine?
Have you beaten it, Diver?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. But anyways, enough of Red Dead, man. I've already fucking heard.
What's wrong with
I'm
me,
just only at 38%. I'm only at 38% of the rest of the shit, but I'm done with the story mode.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Let me stop playing. I'm sorry, guys.
Jesus fucking Christ. See, for me, like, I can put my mind, and this may sound weird, Thrash, but I can put my mindset in, like, back when I was when I was a kid in that age bracket, man, playing, like, the PS1 or the N64 and shit, and appreciate the graphics for what they were back then.
Right.
Yeah, I'm able to.
You had to move. Yeah,
my memories.
Graphics got better. You had to move with the times.
True, but I mean, at the same time, it's like what it used to be on PC, right?
You gotta move with the times. If you're gonna get on Nintendo about moving with the times, we should be on Microsoft's ass for not.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? We should be on the ass 100% because they have not moved with the times at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they have. They just haven't came out with it.
You know what I mean? You fucking
name a game.
Hey, what did I just say? They just haven't came out with games like PlayStation.
Then how the fuck have they kept going?
And that's all you. And hey, how many games came out? How many exclusives come out
for Xbox
on the Switch?
3.
No. On the PlayStation, how many came out this year?
3.
Probably more
than that. Came out this year.
No. Hold on. What kind of exclusives? Because if we're gonna be going up into the 20s and 30s, like what kind of?
Well, shit. In that case, I mean, yeah, you're gonna go to Japan games that they don't sell out here. I mean, if you want to go that route, I'm talking about nigga. We ain't in Japan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't eating sushi tonight. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you tell me, I'm talking about here.
But those games.
I mean, but you could eat sushi.
You could play.
I know, but I'm not though.
Sushi's delicious, dude.
Hey, especially. Oh, y'all talking about the food, huh? I was about to say, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm a fat guy. My bad. I'm sorry. My fault.
You're Canadian, nigga.
No. I'm thinking about. Nah. No, out here in the hood in Cali, man. When we say we eating sushi, we mean we eating an Asian girl, man. Nigga, like I'm just saying, that was what it is. What it is.
Jesus Christ, Flash.
but like at the end of the day, my nigga, if you talking
So then,
about
what you say when you gonna eat a black girl out there? You gonna eat some chicken?
Nah, nigga, I'm about to eat this sister, nigga. You talking about, nigga? Come on, I ain't gonna
A
eat this
sister? That's nasty as fuck, nigga. How the fuck?
Nigga,
That don't even
that's-
sound right.
I thought you was going to say some racist shit. Yo. I was waiting.
No, I ain't gonna say no racist shit about black people. I'm not racist. The fuck?
Yeah,
I was
nigga,
waiting,
ain't nobody
bro. I
racist
was-
in here. We just
I was
asking.
waiting. Well, that's
If
racist too.
sushi,
So
if
some
sushi, if sushi is for Chinese, I want to know what else they, what do you call a white girl out there?
Well, think about what sushi is, my nigga.
Mashed potatoes?
Nigga, sushi.
Just to make sure we're more informed, it's Japanese.
Just never mind, nigga. Just never mind, nigga.
Just let's do that first.
Yeah. I forgot Royal go. My bad. Yeah,
Hey, but they all come from the same spot though, so it really don't matter.
No, Japanese ain't Asian, are they? They're islanders, right?
No, Japanese people are Asian, but they live on an island separate from the mainland, and they damn near took over China one time. So Chinese people actually low key hate their guts, cuz.
They
so
do.
It's
Well,
like,
they do.
Like call it Chinese.
I mean, but that's every race. That's crazy because every race has
versus
this problem.
Japanese. They feel like you just kind of like low key disrespected them and shit.
Hey,
okay, but Royal, answer me this.
Looking like a Japanese, you are. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Royal, answer me this. Okay, if you got,
that's the best I got so far.
Yeah, work on that shit. But answer me this: is it kind of like the Spanish? Like you got Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, you got Cubans, but they all come. They're basically coming from Spain. Is there something like that with all the Chinese, Japanese?
This is gaming talk.
Hey, no, it's the round table section right here. Hey, mute your shit though, nigga. One of y'all outside.
My mic is muted, man. It's not coming from me.
It's me. A truck just passed by. We good. Go ahead.
All right. So back in the day, there's like a whole bunch of different tribes of different Asian people that live on mainland Asia.
Nigga, if you don't mute your shit.
You know what I'm saying? They fought with each other a whole bunch of times. They separated, became countries, yada, yada, yada. Japan is basically one of those. And that's how it basically happened.
Mm-hmm. So basically, at one point, they were all from the same tribe.
No. Turmoil in Asia has started since Asia existed. There's never been the same tribe. Like,
but how come they all look the same then? How come there's no difference?
Wait.
That's only to you, Gus.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. If you stand back,
if you put a Mexican, if you put a Mexican, a Cuban, a Puerto Rican together, you gonna tell me you're gonna know which ones is what?
All the motherfuckers.
No, I won't. But I'll tell you this much: I would know the difference between a Manchu Chinese, a Han's Chinese, whatever the fuck they're called. I can't pronounce that word because I'm not from their Chinese. There's like, you know how many different types of Chinese people within China? Because they used to be.
No, I don't, nigga. That's what's puzzling me. I did not know that.
China's one of the most populated countries in the world.
Yeah, and they have like different tribes. Some of the people in China don't even look like traditionally Chinese to you, cuz they look more Russian to your ass because they live further up north and they got more dealings with like, Russian people back in the day, like way back in the day. You feel me? So, I mean, that's a lot of crazy shit. Like you gotta imagine Asia is a giant continent. It's the biggest continent in the world, and China is the biggest country. So it's like well-known.
Sometimes Mexicans can look Asian too. I've seen too.
Yeah, hey, I mean, we all related.
I mean, blacks too.
Whether y'all like it or not, we related as like people and like Native American, as far as like all of Native America. You know what I'm saying? Are actually related. We're the closest.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. That's why
shut your ass up, motherfucker.
if you go into Mexico or you go into the deep roots of Mexico, yeah, a lot of them look like Asians. But like he said, that's because that was part of their tribes back in the days.
Let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this about what Ryan. I know Ryan's just saying that just to fucking whatever you want to call it. But first of all, fucking us Canadians don't have flapping mouths like you see in South Park. We don't live in igloos. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
I don't believe that, nigga.
Hey, look, about our races though, man. Nigga, like we all got our similar races and we all don't get along. Like blacks and Africans, we don't get along. at all. I'm
good. Sure as hell don't. Nope, they can't stand us.
Don't get along. You know how many tribes there are in Africa?
Nigga, they hate our motherfucking guts.
Africans and African Americans do not get along, and the Haitians don't like us either.
Yeah, real
African Americans.
And then Mexicans and Salvadorians, I can't tell them niggas apart. Them niggas can take each other apart, and they hate each other's guts, nigga. Like hate each other's. You got Irish and Europeans. Them white people that
can't stand that.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't like Irish people. They can't stand. They were treating them like black people.
Fuck up, call Irish, do Scottish.
Yeah.
Type of way about that shit.
Yeah, real shit. Like it's like
one time said that shit.
It's so much insane anger, my nigga. Even it don't matter. Like race don't really matter. It's just humans are dumb. I think that's what it is. I think us as humans, we think I don't know. We all of us think we're right, and we don't like to accept other states.
No, real shit. I feel like that will pass one day in the future. That shit will pass.
There's only one way that would solve. There's only one way that would solve it. There's only one way that would solve it.
That's just like, you know.
There's only one way.
That shit would stop one day.
There's only one way to fix it. There's only one way to fix it. If we all look alike.
Nigga, look. The way I see it is
fucked up.
Somebody asked me this dumbass question and told me like you don't like do I like how come I like white gamers or how come I'm like white I'm like cause none of that shit matter even if it's an Xbox gamer my nigga and I disagree
like that.
It could be somebody I could disagree with. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like we all enjoy the same gaming shit, my nigga. We all enjoy this gaming.
Wait. You said you don't like white gamers? You say you don't like white gamers?
No, I said people ask me shit like that, my nigga. Like how can you do it? Because I say nigga so much, they feel like I don't like white gamers or something. You know what I'm saying?
If Thrash hated white people, I wouldn't be on this show.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't. My favorite auntie wouldn't be existing then, nigga. Like I don't. I got family at different races. Nigga. My cousin gonna be my best man. He's half black, half white. You know what I'm saying? Like it just none of that shit matters to me. Especially in gaming though. That's what kills me. Gaming, we all should be able to disagree, but at the same time have that same mutual respect because we deal with the bullshit of being a gamer, period.
Yeah, we do. You know we do. Yeah, it's a very good point.
We all deal with the same bullshit of being a gamer. You know what I'm saying?
But we can all agree that Xbox sucks, though, right?
No, for sure. I mean, that's normal.
Sorry, Diver.
That's what it is. Diver, no. That's why he quiet, nigga.
Now he's waiting for that truck to finish backing up.
Nigga, but I think a lot of that hatred shit, gaming was supposed to be escape from all the hatred and all that shit, like you were saying earlier, my nigga. Yeah, it's about shit, nigga. Hey, don't ask them kind of questions, sick. I'm not answering that, nigga. I don't want that shit on record, nigga. But
that's what we said. How you gonna set somebody up like that, though?
How is that different, though? Yo, answer me this question there, Coon, man. How am I any difference to what Thrash is or what fucking Royal is, and whatever the case may be?
There ain't no difference. I don't see
me being Canadian has nothing to do with that.
No.
Sure, it's the amount of melanin in your skin. It's different.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sure, we definitely throw A at the end of every sentence, or we might say fucking, or pronounce about differently from time to time because of our accent.
Hey,
but that's basically about it.
I never noticed you saying A, cuz.
Yeah, you don't say A.
Because I curse too much, that's why.
I have caught you going about a couple of times. I have caught you.
That's just my Canuckiness. No, sometimes I do, but it's not intentionally. It's just because my Canadian accent comes out from time to time, but...
You said out weird.
Yeah. He be saying.
I don't give a fuck if I say out weird.
No. He trying to pronounce. He pronouncing T's and shit now. Look at him. Nah.
Right? Fuck you, Thrash. But the thing is, like we're no different, man.
Nah, we're no different, man. That's why I don't like somebody. That's why I don't like some of these fake ass gamers on even on YouTube. Like some of these niggas feel as though you can't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. I'll be damned if I'm able to get Diller or I probably can get Diller on here, but like Code Eastwood and Crap Gamer, like them niggas don't really talk to nobody but their own circle.
If you get those,
I don't think it should be that way.
You mean like white people, or you mean like Xbox fanboys? Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm just using it as an example. I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to get some niggas from the weapon wheel on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like some people feel as though they only want to talk to a certain level of people. And I'm like, nigga, we all gamers, nigga. Like, if I sock you in the mouth with a controller, you're gonna still feel the pain, and I'm gonna still wipe the controller off and treat it like my bad controller, nigga. There's no difference. Like but I see this shit. I see this shit happening to where it's getting worse. To where this division in gaming that's not supposed to be there. If there's anything, if anything is supposed to happen, it's us battling each other and then bragging about how I whooped your ass in Tekken or whooped your ass in chess or whatever.
That's what it used to be like, though.
That's what it used to be.
It used to be that, yeah. It used to be that way, man. Or we used to sit there and if we caught somebody fucking screen cheating and saying GoldenEye or whatever the case would be, or Perfect Dark, we beat the fuck out of that motherfucker for doing that.
Yeah,
man. Nah, dude. Nah, man.
That's why I be trying to have them tournaments and shit, man, and try to have more people come on. I mean, some niggas are scared and say they will sleep, but some niggas actually come on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like just to try to get the community back together. Like, no matter who you are, where you from, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's run it, nigga. That's what it's supposed to be about. I mean, even these niggas cried about crossplay with Fortnite, and ever since Sony opened it up, nobody has
said shit, right?
Nothing since. It was just about the argument. It wasn't about community like they were saying. So it's just all stuff.
No, I agree with you, Thrash, 100%, man. Like we shouldn't be up here fucking having to read tweets or see fucking tweets before it or images of people on Twitter, fucking threatening fucking people's fucking kids and shit over fucking video games, dude. That's fucking retardation right there at its finest, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. That's on the Xbox side, but even still, but look at what you're representing. You're representing it like gaming as a whole, regardless if you're a twat, a pony, or a drone. I don't give a fuck. The fact of the matter is that you're, well, whatever. I call Xbox fucking twat waffles, man, because that's exactly what the fuck they are. Damn. But the thing of it is, at the end of the day, man, regardless of me, jokes aside, regardless of that, though, at the end of the day, we shouldn't be out here fucking, you know, condoning that shit.
Yeah, really.
That's not what gaming is. If you're that so far gone in this fake fucking console war, dude, you got to threaten someone on fucking Twitter because you don't happen to like their preference on a said console that you fucking purchased and that you want to defend with your life for some reason, and maybe fuck it at night. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? That's not what gaming is. It never has been about that, dude.
Nah, it's not.
Gaming is a form of entertainment for us to escape reality and actually have fucking fun.
Right.
But the moment you take that too serious, man, that fun factor is gone.
Yeah, you ruining what gaming is supposed to be about. Period. I mean, some people play. I don't know. I think most people just play it just to have that fun. You gotta have that fun. You gotta for the competition of it all, for beating the boss you couldn't beat. Going to the homies, asking niggas how you beat that nigga. Like show me how you beat this shit, nigga. Like all type of it was just the community used to be way better, my nigga.
Going through like games like Super Ghouls and Ghosts twice to get the legit ending, man. That was a fucking goddamn chore, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That was a fucking chore, man. I mean, that's harder than fucking any of the goddamn Dark Souls games, in my humble opinion.
You got niggas like Royal, this fuck nigga right here. Only Asian niggas is doing this shit. Yes, I'm racist, nigga. It was only Asian niggas. This motherfucker beat fucking Contra, nigga, without the Contra code, nigga. Like,
yeah, you just gotta remember where you. Hey, I died a whole lot of time before that first. You don't understand the amount of time I've died to get to the point where
definitely
just 3 lives, and to the point where I beat it with just no lives. I just need 1. By the time I end the game, I'll have more lives than they gave me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got it's all about. But it's Dark Souls. That was Dark Souls. That was Dark Souls of that generation. Yeah,
it was. No, but see, the thing is, though, is like when you actually did something like that, though, that in and of itself is an actual fucking trophy right there that you should actually fucking be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like now getting a plat in the game, nobody fucking cares. Nobody gives a shit. You got a plat
because
game, you know
it can be so fake. You can fucking get a fucking strategy guide and get plats all day. You didn't earn
exactly.
That shit. So I don't even look at that shit. Like, man. It's the possibility your fuck ass is fucking using strategy guides, man. They get like,
or there's sites out there that will literally tell you how easy it is to get fucking a platinum in said game. A lot of people look at that and like, oh hey, cool. Look at last generation, right? When the achievements were the fucking shit last generation, people buying Hannah Montana and fucking Avatar just so they can boost up their gamer score, man. Get the fuck out of here. The guy that's sitting there rocking 2 million gamer score, man. Do you think anybody else outside from him actually gives a shit about that?
Nah, nobody.
There you go.
Only reason why Sony gave him something to have the nigga in the news to try to promote people getting trophies and shit. Buying more games. The more trophies, the more games you're going to sell. That's all that shit is.
No, or what Sony did actually in this, I think this is in the States only though, but they have it like you get like points or something like that if you sign up on like that rewards system that Sony has in place for trophies and shit. I heard of something about that. I don't know if that's true though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure myself. All I know is
I remember hearing something about that, but either way, go on. I'm sorry.
No. I was just gonna say all I know is, nigga, I'm always inviting niggas to come get their ass whooped in some games with me, my nigga. most of the niggas in the chat, some scary ass niggas and shit, scared and shit. You know what I'm saying?
See,
but it is what it is.
If I had Tekken 7, man, I would fucking play against you, man. I'll get my ass kicked, but I don't give a fuck because I'm having fun.
Who has a fighter game that's willing to show up on fight night, baby? I'm just trying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
They need to come up with another one of those, dude. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to see EA come out with another fight night because they'll fuck it up somewhere.
I would cancel my whole podcast.
Yeah, he did.
I don't want it like that no more, sick. I haven't touched Contra in like what? At least 15 years, guys.
Okay, so Roy, I have a question for you because since you're and you Thresh, I know you guys are really big on fighting games.
What's up?
Is it just me, or I might just be overthinking this, or just thinking this in my own head for my own reasons? But I find that a lot of like the actual really, really good fighting games, some of them are still around, yeah, but like a lot of them have drastically changed. But I found like a lot of like Bloody Roar and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, those were like the really, really good, fucking fun kind of fighting games.
Right.
That I used to love playing back in the day. Or like Marvel Superhero versus Street Fighter. Like I preferred that game over fucking MVC 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh no, me too. No, me too.
Superhero, yeah, it was way better in my opinion.
Yeah, it was more like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was purposely broken.
The first MVC was actually very underrated, man. Very underrated.
It was just mainly for like fan service, because every motherfucker you think of is in this bitch. Like it's ridiculous. Like the like character roster was insane when you was looking at it. You like when you first start playing, you don't even know where the fuck the character is at. Like,
the fighting game era. That when that came out, that was in the fighting game era. That was the best time for fighting games. There was so many fighting games coming out, bro. You had Darkstalkers series, you had the Marvel series, you had all the motherfucking Neo Geo was like a professional fighting game. Box.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? With Samurai Showdown, Art of Fighting.
Speaking of World Heroes coming back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Neo Geo Mini or something like that. I heard about that.
That Samurai Showdown game,
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh my god. With the gore and everything.
Like February.
Gore and everything.
In February.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like the gore in that game, like I don't want to sound like a psycho, but the gore in that game is beautiful. I don't know how they made it, like did it, but the blood in that game, even though it was like a 2D game with like just sprites, but all the moves and stuff, like the blood, which is like me flying, it looks dope, man. Like it's almost artistic the way they do it. Like it actually fits, and it's even though it's a throwback game, like it fits with the character that like cutting you too. Like it depends on the type of cut you getting cut with. Yeah,
Fatal Fury Special. I remember that game. I remember Fatal Fury Special. I had that on my fucking SNES, dude. So I'm saying, like a lot of like that's what it was for us back in the day, dude. Like I remember, like when I was in grade school, man, we had a crowd of people that loved Mortal Kombat and a crowd of people that loved Street Fighter. And then Killer Instinct was like that balanced one that everybody liked. You know what I mean? Because it satisfied like the people that know like the blood and gore, although that's not really there, but it is technically there. But at the same time, like, the combo system, definitely a lot of like the Street Fighter fanatics definitely like to do as well. I was a fan of both, man. I like Street Fighter, old school Street Fighter. I'm not really a big fan of 5. Sorry, Royal, but I'm just not. But I'll play it.
But, you ain't offending nobody, cuz.
I don't know. I think it just slowed it down a little too much for me, especially with 4. 4 I thought was fucking horrendous, but that's just me.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, like when you go back to like the Turbo days, man, like that's Street Fighter to me. Like it's fast paced. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 was just too slow.
I excuse that mainly because they went into the hard way that they did. That was the only reason why I excused.
Yeah. But truth be told, overall, the main reason why
I was hyped, man. I'm not gonna front. I was.
No, I was too. I
still say 4 is way better, like leaps and bounds better than Street Fighter 5. Even though
it's more massively. Yeah. Because it's more harder the time shit combos and stuff. Yeah. Primal Rage. Oh boy.
They should really bring that back. Imagine with the graphics of today, the way these monster gods, what the fuck they was.
Oregon Trailer, Lost Touch in Mind. Yo, Primal Rage, man. I would love to see a remake of Primal Rage make a comeback because I thought that game was actually all right for the time. I just think it wasn't.
Realistically, you don't have to do
the moves were fucked, but I mean,
do another fighting game, like you know what I'm saying?
Hey, they should have came out with a Thundercats fighting game. They should have came out with a Thundercats. That should have been.
What about He-Man? Would that work in a fighting genre?
Hey,
He-Man.
you know what? Nowadays, like the generation of collabs, right? Everybody's getting into like collabs and shit. They should do like a big childhood shit where they have like a game, like like basically what the motherfucker was doing with Jump. You know what I'm saying? Jump Force.
Right. Jump.
Jump. Yeah.
Have a game where you play as Leonardo and the whole Ninja Turtle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, they did do that. They did. Didn't they come up with a fucking Turtles?
Megatron's robots. You know what I'm saying? It'd be dope as fuck.
Yo, but Royal,
random ass cartoon characters from back in the day, or even just random ass characters, not even cartoons.
Yeah, but don't make it into like but don't make it into like a Smash kind of fucking wannabe thing like other games.
No, like a fighting game.
Come on, like a proper one. Yeah, that would be fucking sick, dude.
But make all the characters' moves have like connected to their characters and shit. That shit be dope, man.
Urban Reign.
You gotta hit somebody. You gotta hit somebody. You like Ninja Turtles? You got Ninja Turtles.
Hey, Kevin Mack. I'd have been running Snarf too, my nigga. Didn't Snarf have a second form or some shit? Like, would he get big or some shit like that? Or am I wrong?
Something. I know it doesn't go like rage mode or something.
Was he always just a puss nigga?
That's what I can tell you. Annoying as fuck.
Damn, that's what I'm trying to remember. I'm like, damn, I wonder if he did. Ninja Turtles would have been a good fighting game if they actually like made it into a fighting game. Like,
no, I'm just saying like.
Well, they did in a way with that tournament fighter. They came out with that tournament fighter, but that game was.
Don't have Lionel fight against motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have Lionel fight against Leonardo and shit.
That'd be fucking badass, dude. I would definitely play with that, dude. I would definitely play that.
Right, just have random ass characters, just throw them all in a universe like how For Honor did. Like they just mash samurai and fucking Celtic fights shit together.
Yo, I got one for you there, Royal. Make a fighting game based on the actual like old school cartoon characters, man. Like throw in like fucking Scrooge McDuck and fucking Bugs Bunny and all that shit. Like, yeah, man. Fuck it, why not?
Like a who
Inspector Gadget. Yeah, man.
I mean,
there's so many different possibilities you can do with a fighting game, dude, man. Most people just don't want to take that risk. And again, that's another thing I can't stand the fact too as well, man. Like a lot of these AAA developers just don't want to take the risk. I get it why they don't, but
so Yosemite racist ass, varmint, I heard you, Yosemite, my nigga.
To answer your question, Ryan, dude, I'm hoping that they do. I'm just excited that they're actually the new one that's coming out, and I know people are like, well, you haven't seen anything for it. Doesn't matter. I'm still excited for it, regardless of that. Hey, look, if motherfuckers can get excited for Metroid Prime 4, nothing to be shown for it, fuck that. Fuck it.
Who's eating crackers?
Oh, no, that's me. My bad.
My only concern.
I had rapper and shit in my hand. My bad.
My only concern with that. Hold on, Ryan. Hold on.
I got crackers in my chili.
Ooh, chili is good. Yeah. Anyways,
I can't stand crackers. I don't know why I hate crackers.
Damn, this sounds so.
Somebody get that soundbite. Somebody get that soundbite real quick.
Yeah,
I hate crackers. I hate crackers.
I can't say that, my nigga.
Now I have like 10 years from now, I have 1 million subs, and I should just motherfuckers start playing that. That's 10 years ago. I don't even remember this shit. I'm like, did I say that shit?
Remake the first Mortal Kombat. They already did that already. The first Mortal Kombat game was technically rebooted when they came out with 9, dude, last generation. In a way. But anyways, to answer your question though, there, Ryan, man, my only concern is the developer that's behind Battletoads, Dallas Studios. Has anybody ever heard of those companies before? Anybody has ever heard of that company before?
No, I never heard of that shit.
All right, yeah, well, but at the same time, it is a 2.5 side-scrolling beat 'em up, and that's kind of tricky. Well, I mean, you can fuck that up, man, but you need to really fuck that up to really fuck it up. Unless you look at Double Dragon Neon, that game was fucking. I'm not going there with that one. So there's a lot of people in the chat that like that game, dude. I'm sorry, I played that, dude. I almost wanted to fucking puke.
I played 5 minutes of it and was like, nope, can't have it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same with me, dude. I was like, what, bro? How did you fuck this up? And then they come out with that classic one, or like, was it like Double Dragon 4?
You know,
whatever that NES style one they came out with there on PSN.
What's worse was Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. God damn.
That remake? Yo, I'll never forgive Ubisoft for fucking that game up.
I was so
soundtrack
mad.
when that game was so fucking trash, dude. The gameplay was fucking stiff. Oh, fucking French ass
How do you
motherfuckers.
fuck it up worse than the original game? The original game was so much better.
Yo, my mom is French.
Hey, so am I. I'm Canadian French. Deal with it.
Like, my mom is French.
Hey, your mom's French. She's freaky though.
This motherfucker's like,
shit.
fuck you.
Anyways. I'm actually sick of Ubisoft right now, dude, man. Taking all the good franchises that I once loved and fucking streaming on that shit, dude.
I bought Assassin's Creed Origins.
Why you do? And fucked yourself off. Stupid.
Gross.
Because it was within budget. That's why I bought it.
Nigga, it should be called. It's Creed Origins.
Don't
call
what
it.
You say?
Crack is also in my budget. I ain't.
Yeah, but I ain't buying it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Did you play Odyssey?
It was like, well, I didn't play Odyssey. I bought what do you call it? I just told you Origins. Yeah, I bought Origins.
I was thinking about copping one of these.
It's just like an Ubisoft game. It's the same formula over and over again. It felt like I was playing like Watch Dogs, but without the fucking futuristic shit.
Ooh.
You know, I was like,
I really wish they would have never gotten rid of fucking Prince of Persia, dude. That's what Assassin's Creed is.
I still think Assassin's Creed would be good if they just brought back some stealth killing, just like roll up on motherfucker, just stab in the neck and walk away.
If they make you an assassin,
that's the funnest thing about the game.
Yeah,
it's just to like roll up on somebody and just.
But the funny thing is, everyone sat there and said this. They said that Assassin's Creed Origins was better than Horizon. It was better than Zelda.
Yeah, I remember that. And
I'm thinking like to myself, oh man, that was the talk.
I got. In fact, the same homie that was talking about the X with Red Dead Redemption said that Assassin's Creed Origins look better than Horizon and shit. I'm like, what are you talking? Better game, all that. So I'm like, what are you talking about?
It was like, but they say it was better than Zelda and shit because you can climb everything. I guess whatever the case is, man. That game
you can climb everything. Well, if you're talking about Breath of the Wild, then I kind of have to.
No, I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Origins. They were saying that you can fucking climb because you can. You definitely can.
Assassin's Creed Origins, man.
It was good though. It was worth my $23 of admission just to see how shitty
I played it for a few hours, dude, man. I played it for a few hours because like it was bundled with the Xbox when I got it for Christmas, and I played it for a bit, man. And like I wanted to like it, dude. I really wanted to get into it, right? Because the last one that I played that I liked, the last one that I played that I really really liked, man. Like Black Flag was okay, but I liked the second one, Assassin's Creed 2. I thought that one was actually quite fun. I really enjoyed that one quite a bit when I bought it on fucking sale on PSN like a long time ago. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just not really a big fan of Assassin's Creed, man. I really am not. Every time, like when I was playing Origins the entire time, I was
not even the old school ones.
No, not even.
They stopped in Origins. In Origins, they stopped you.
I played 3. I played 3 on the Wii U. I played it for about like maybe 20 minutes, and it was so god awfully fucking boring that I wanted to kill myself. And then I played Black Flag also on the Wii U. That one was a little bit more interesting, but I didn't really care for it all too much. Man, the gameplay was stale and boring as fuck. But I don't know. The more I played Origins, the more I wish that it was fucking Prince of Persia and not Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I think it has a better storyline. Like Prince of Persia has a better storyline, and a lot of the like platforming and shit like that is like automatic.
Why did they stop? Prince of Persia. Why did they stop making those?
Because Ubisoft
I think they fucked up on one game sales wise. Like it didn't sell, and they was like, "Fuck that shit." Nope.
I mean, it was that remake. That cartoon one, I liked it with the glove and shit.
08? The 08 one. Yeah, the 08 one.
I genuinely liked it. That game.
And then they came out with that fucking that Times one that was like in conjunction with the film, but it wasn't based on the movie.
Right.
I think the movie actually dragged the fucking game down because it wasn't a good game and shit like that. I mean, a good movie. It was just like to me because
actually, believe it or not, it was 08. The 08 one, the one that Thrash was talking about, is the one that dragged the series down because for the longest time, there wasn't anything. Yeah, for the longest time, man, fucking there was nothing for the longest time. They were doing their little charade with fucking Assassin's Creed during that time after fucking the 08 one dropped, and it was a long time before fucking that movie-based one, well, not movie-based one, but the one that came out alongside the movie, man, and that's what fucking did it in right there. So fuck Ubisoft, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, fucking, that was the original Tomb Raider. Like, everything I liked about Tomb Raider was actually in Prince of Persia, even when it was like 2D. They fucked that shit up.
Yo, but Two Warriors, man, that soundtrack was fucking popping, dude, in that game, dude. Love that game. Fucking all the good shit just goes away and just fucking, just gone. Just gone, man.
Because that multiplayer, I've been telling y'all about everybody with that multiplayer shit.
No, it's not even that. Not even that. I'm saying, like, imagine if Midway was still around, right? And they never went under, and they got bought up by fucking garbage Warner Brothers. But anyways, imagine if Midway was still around, right? Imagine the games that we would still get from Midway. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there, and people are going to tell me this in the chat, that they're not a fan of, like, the way Midway designs their games as far as the way their controls are. And I kind of have to agree with that. But, I would kill for a fucking sequel to Mindgate, PsyOps, Mindgate Conspiracy.
I was going to say that.
That fucking game, dude, was
amazing.
Man.
They were made by 2K, right? When they made by 2K or no?
I'm pretty sure that was made by Midway.
No, it was made by Midway. It was made by Midway. That was one of the best games I remember seeing, like, the Havoc engine.
Yeah, that game was
on
fucking
the PS2.
phenomenal.
I was like, how the fuck are they doing this shit? It was a good game.
Yep, that game was dope as shit, man. I had so much fun using the telekinesis powers and shit.
And then, like, you could solve puzzles with that shit too. Like, you could jump on a pallet.
Hey, you guys are whack as hell.
And just slide on.
What the fuck you mean, Diver? Explain yourself.
How the fuck you guys not like fucking Assassin's Creed? Are you crazy?
Man, we are not getting into this, nigga. Closing arguments.
No, not getting into that, dude.
No. Wait a minute. So hold on. I gotta listen to what the fuck. Now I gotta go be censored and only talk what you guys want to talk about.
No.
You guys had that whole spiel about it, and I'm asking the question.
Hey, you at work, nigga. We talk about Assassin's Creed. You damaged.
Are you mad? Are you mad that I have an opinion about it? Are you mad because I have an opinion about it? Is that what that is?
This is the second time you asked if I was mad. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about you and your opinion. So no, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you should just continue to work then, if that's the case.
Oh, how about you continue to kiss my ass?
That's what I'm just saying.
Okay, let me just say this about because I've been watching my neighbor fucking play this shit out of. God damn it, Diver.
Go ahead. Oh, my bad. My bad.
You got lions and trains and shit in the background.
No, I've been watching my neighbor the last few days. She's been fucking plowing through Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And the only reason why I'm interested in that one is the fact that, like, the time setting that it's in. But the more I kept on watching her play, man, the more I just kept on seeing how fucking lazy Ubisoft was during the actual.
I don't know, man. I don't like the old school ones because they seem
every gang type looked the same. Fucking a lot of the quests were fucking pointless, and the horseback fucking riding that shit, or the carriage fucking driving that shit. Fucking.
Which game was this?
Oh my god, dude. Syndicate.
I don't know if like Assassin's Creed is like overplayed at this point, but I remember the old school games seem so epic because it feels like such. It feel like more like some damn near some Game of Thrones shit, like the amount of betrayal and shit that goes down and motherfuckers like getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The original like storyline was dope. Fuck, goddamn, what's his name? The motherfuckers they put through the experiment and shit to get the information. Fuck that thing.
I know you're talking about. I forgot that shit, yo.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
What I know, I'll answer. I'll answer Diver. Why I don't like it. The shit is mad items all over the fucking map, and you can't travel the way you want to without that fucking blue ass, fucking glitchy ass shit that says you can't go in this area yet for no reason at all. And I'm just like, oh.
Let me ask you this: if it wasn't Assassin's Creed, if it was just a totally different game, what would you think about it?
But hypotheticals, nigga, once again.
You say I was okay. So,
but hold on. We can say about God of War being a whole different game, and it don't have to have Kratos in it, and it's all good. But I asked the man a question, and it's hypothetical and all this other bullshit.
Nah, well, your shit was hypothetical though. I mean,
here,
how? Okay, so I just want to see if it wasn't Assassin's Creed, would you guys have liked it because you weren't expecting Assassin's Creed? How about that? Is that better?
That's a fair question.
I'm just not a big fan, Diver.
I've answered that question too. Though I said Assassin's Creed is not Assassin's Creed. If they would have called it just Creed, I'd have been happy. Because then I'm not expecting to be a goddamn.
They would have got hit
Boxing
with so
game.
many copyrights.
Yeah,
No, I like that movie. I like that movie.
For real.
They would get hit with so many
For real.
copyrights.
Like when I played the Assassin's Creed, when I played Assassin's Creed Origins, I do not like the voice acting. I feel like that's trash. I don't know what accent they're using. That's not fucking Egyptian or African. I don't know what that is. It's the same for all their Ubisoft games. The menu systems, the fucking UI is fucking ass, and then the gameplay is rough to me.
I'm fucking.
You got yourself cut. What have you done? You've got yourself cut. Let me put this. That's what accent is that? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what that is.
But Diver, from my perspective, dude.
Hold on, you dumbass nigga. You think they spoke English over there?
No, nigga. See, you're not listening.
Are you saying that they didn't get a black dude with that accent to voice him?
They didn't get an African. They didn't get an African.
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying
no? It's the same. That accent is the same accent that I've seen, that I've heard. No, that accent is the same accent that I heard in Watch Dogs. Every time it's a foreign character, they do the same accent.
But what I'm asking is, back in those days, in that time, did they speak English?
No,
I just don't like the. I don't like the accent. Is what I'm saying. The accent is the same accent that they keep using. It's not a real. It's not even a.
How you know that's not their accent?
Because it's not. It's not. It's not a legitimate accent.
How is it not if you don't know what their accent was back then? How not?
Damn, nigga, the damage control seems no means right now, nigga. Damn.
Because you can go on YouTube and look up that fucking accent if you really wanted to, and you would tell it's not the same accent. I don't know what accent that is.
So you should have had somebody like with African roots speaking in English, like the whole and all that other shit. Then they would have been straight. Damn.
It's a French accent. That's what it is. That's what that is. It's some sort of French accent pretending to be African.
Hey, if he didn't like the accent, the nigga didn't like the accents. Nigga, goddamn. The damage control, nigga.
It's not authentic. And then, like I said before, the gameplay is rough. It's rough. There's a lot of glitches in that game. It's a lot of glitches. Falling through the fucking map.
Diver, I'll tell you my reasons why.
Why you just skip this ass like that?
Assassin's Creed for me, Diver, is just not really my cup of tea, man. I've tried playing a lot of them, and I just couldn't get into them, man. I tried to, man. Like the second one was the one that I stuck with the longest because I don't know, they're just something
that's
about
fair
it,
and honest
with it, man. But yeah, no, it's just they're just not my cup of tea, man. Like I said, Origins, man. The more I kept on playing it, the more I wish I was playing Prince of Persia, to be honest. And Odyssey, I don't know. I don't know about Odyssey, man.
They have the same accents. They have the same accents in Odyssey too, and they're supposed to be Greek.
Who gives a fuck about the accent?
I do. That authenticity.
Come on, dude.
Shit, it's not there. You can't have the same thick ass accent. I'm sorry, it's just not good. I don't even like it with any other games. Like when they do like fake ass accents, that's annoying to me. But gameplay wise, it's broke. It's very glitchy. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't like it.
All I'm saying is
I don't let that bother me too much because low key, man. Every time I heard Vietnamese shit on like in a game, it never sounds right. It never sounds right. But
what is it?
Hey, Royal, I got a question for you. And this ain't on no racist shit.
Yes, it is.
But no, it ain't. No, it ain't. But how come every time like a ninja game or samurai game comes out, you really excited about it? Is that just what you like? I mean, you like.
Because he's Asian. I mean,
no, he's not. It's not that, nigga. I'm just saying. Do you like the samurai? Do you like the samurai era? Do you like the whole sword thing?
Name three, Rudy.
3 what?
Name 3 games that I'm hyped for that is like Asian based like that. Name 3.
Well, you just talked about that one earlier, right? I forget the name of it. You said it's bloody and all that bullshit. And you like that shit?
Oh, Samurai Showdown? No, that's not
yeah.
because it's Asian. Because it's like dope.
What's that game? What's that game made by From Software?
I'm talking about okay. I'm talking about because it's samurai, just like the Ghost of Tsushima.
Because it's a dope ass fighting game that needs to come back.
I don't like black people in video games, guys. I don't like black people in video games. Me, I don't like how they portray black. I don't like
that's
how
why I
black
told
people
him
in
game 3 because it's difficult.
Well, see, that's like my man was mad because they didn't have no black characters.
Here's what I'm saying, right? I the reason why I said that's because I play certain games, and believe it or not, there's a lot of games with Vietnamese people supposedly in the game. You know what I'm saying? That speak Vietnamese. Now, some of them speak Vietnamese, but I've never heard that dialect in my life. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? I've never heard anyone speak Vietnamese the way you speak Vietnamese, right?
Right.
And sometimes I can clearly tell that that's barely Vietnamese. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Nigga, turn that banner off. Nigga, turn the banner off.
I don't let that deter me from the game too much. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really like that deter me from the game like that. But if that bothers you too much, I can understand. Because the first time,
it's not bothering me. I was just asking.
Like the first time it hit me, it was like.
Hey, the way I see it, I don't like black people in video games. Cause I don't like the way.
Why? Because they look greasy. They look greasy. Is that what it is?
Oh my God.
No. I don't expect them to look like perfect. Like white people don't look right. What I'm saying is the way people is either they stupid ghetto or they not stupid ghetto, but they not how black people who not stupid ghetto is. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas, I'm not mad at them because I mean, likely they're not black. They don't really know how the culture is. But I see some black people be like, I mean, look at how Microsoft went and got what's that nigga name? Terry Crews to promote a motherfucking Crackdown, even though he's not the main character in it. But then look what they got this nigga doing. Booyah! Boom! Shakalaka!
Oh, the loud shit
from downtown.
What is that shit?
But I will say this though. Like, who said this? Okay, so Wanye said this shit. Horizon Zero Dawn is the only game that got the look of black people, like skin wise.
Yeah, skin, but hair no. Have you noticed that the black people in that game got straight ass hair and Aloy white ass got
and no expression.
They ironed that shit. That's all.
Yo, they fucking permed this for relaxer.
Shit.
It's a relaxer. They use that blaze. They use the blaze from the grazers, and they relax that shit.
They didn't have not one person with an afro, and that should have been the predominant force of how black people looked at them, bro.
All y'all beat Horizon already, right?
There's a reason, There's a reason why. There's a reason why. There's a reason why.
Hey, Wanye, can I do not say no? They got braids and shit. They got straight ass hair. They don't got nappy.
No. There's a reason. There's a reason for it though. There's a reason for it. I'll explain it to you though. Yeah, it is.
There ain't no reason. There ain't no hot combs in them days, nigga. There ain't no hot. It was apocalyptic. There ain't no hot combs.
Yes, it is. Hey, yo, there's a side. No, see, that's how I know you didn't play that shit. Yo, there's a side quest. All
right, go. There's a side quest.
There's a side quest. There's a hidden side quest, right? You gotta go to the grazers, right? The little deer looking things, right? This is what Aloy, she was getting it for a black person. You get the blaze, and you use that to relax the girl's hair.
Okay.
I'm playing. But no, what I'm saying is,
I'm playing. He says,
I know he's playing. I'm waiting on his ass. I'm like, what are you talking about, nigga?
All right, but he said that so smooth, I almost believed him.
Right? Yo.
This motherfucker sat back like, damn, I didn't complete all the shit in that game.
No, the reason why is because when humanity was built again from that game, there was only a select few of zygotes, I guess. And they're all mixed, basically.
The people that stayed alive had no fucking expressions whatsoever.
Hold the fucking phone. Okay.
Can we spoil it or not? Can we spoil it or not? It's been out for a minute.
No, spoil it. If you ain't playing it now, then you a fuck nigga. So go ahead, you can spoil that shit.
Right, so no, not actually is not true. Like originally they supposed to like fill the whole world again, but the dude in charge back in the day went psycho and fucking destroyed all that shit. Try to kill them all and shit.
Right.
That's how it happened. So only a few of them survived and became these tribes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're uneducated, because they didn't know what happened. This motherfucker destroyed all the data that was available to them. You know what I'm saying? That's why
they had the genetic. They
had no emotion. That makes sense now.
They had the genetics, right? They had the genetics, right? So basically, when
like normal people,
they had black people, they had white people, they had every race, right?
Right.
Yeah. But it was only like one. But it was only like a couple of each. So when they started to repopulate the world, they all mangled, mixed together.
Hey,
That's why they all look like that.
Have you ever seen a mixed kid, nigga? Have you ever seen a mixed kid, nigga, with straight hair, nigga? Have you ever, nigga, in your life?
Yes.
You lying through your goddamn teeth, nigga. You ain't never seen no.
I'm sending the picture. That's it. Where that chat at?
You ain't sending that picture, nigga. I show you somebody with a hot. I show you somebody who had a hot comb in their hair, nigga. Crazy as fuck, nigga. Black people naps are prominent.
Did you say a Mexican with straight hair?
No, I said black people. Mexicans got straight hair. They not like us.
Not only that, but if you
black
Indian people they're dark too.
Black. Did I say Indian or did I say black people? Nigga, which one are we talking about, nigga?
But they're Indian. They're Indian. The black people that you think they're black, they're Indian.
What? Who's Indian?
The main characters. All the black people that's in there, they're Indian.
That's not true. That's not true, nigga. Because they descendants, nigga. And you got me fucked up. No, they're not. That's not true. I seen that black nigga. They never. My point was they never get black people right in video games. They just don't. They don't get black people right in video games. You know.
Am I the only one that wants to fucking?
Hey, there's Asian people as dark as black people, guys. I don't know if you know that.
Sorry, no, there are. There's plenty. No, I mean, come on, they got like most of my best friends are Cambodian. My nigga, like, trust me, I know.
Even Kelly, you around a whole bunch of Asian motherfuckers. You could probably tell them apart very easily because you've been around them long enough.
Basically, Thrash is like where the afros in Horizon. Where the afros at?
I'm like, where the afros at?
That looks exactly like me, except his tone is dark as fuck. But he's still Asian though, because he's still an Asian dude. He's just dark as hair. He's darker than like most black people, matter of fact.
Yeah, real shit. Not darker than my sister though, nigga. That girl is black as a mother, nigga. When I say black, nigga, she one of those nigga shadow masters, nigga. Like nigga, she one of those like nigga that doctor.
You talking about she's standing like against the wall, look like the wall has a hole in it.
He's saying that she didn't get unlocked yet. That's what he's saying.
Nigga, I'm saying that nigga, she's so black, nigga, that the doctor pulled her out. The doctor pulled her out like nah.
Hey Royal, I have a question for you.
What's up, bro? I can't shoot my sister. I can't shoot.
Excuse me, sorry. Kind of placating off of what Diver asked you earlier about like samurai and ninja kind of games, right? Would you be down for a remake, man, to Brave Musashi?
Say what?
Brave Musashi.
Brave Fencer Musashi.
Yeah, I can never pronounce the middle one because it always comes out fucking weird in my mouth.
I'd rather nowadays they just bring it to this generation. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean like either like a remaster or like just a straight up remake.
I'm always impressed when someone bring a game from the old school days to the 21st century. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like remade? Or like what do you mean?
Remake. Remade, or if you want to continue it on and like redevelop it however you feel like. You're like, all right, for instance, like Ninja Gaiden, right? Ninja Gaiden, the story never ended. The story actually continued from the original Ninja Gaiden we played way back in the day with Joe Hayabusa, all the way to Ryu Hayabusa of today. But the Ryu Hayabusa we know today played a lot different than Joe, don't it? But it's the same. It's like it's still continue on. It's just a different game now, but it's still the same shit. Kind of like God of War 2. I guess you could say God of War did that too.
I want Shinobi. I want Shinobi back again. You know That's what I want. I want to.
Fuck you, JP. I'm not changing my fucking name, bro.
I want Shinobi. That's what I want. I want to see it again.
Shinobi would be nice.
Neither rendition, the old school rendition or the new school one.
Of what?
The old one was hard as fuck.
Shinobi?
No, Ninja Gaiden, the old one.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
That was the original
motherfucking
Dark Souls, Demon Souls. That shit was Dark Souls, Demon Souls back then.
Ninja Gaiden is hard, but it's not hard like the old school one.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, it's a lot more easy to get around things. It's a lot more easy to get around things in the modern Ninja Gaiden games. They're so hard, but yeah. But no, the old school ones, dude, man, respawning enemies constantly if you move the screen back and forth, fucking difficult platforming. Yo, that game fucking
dog. They had no mercy. They didn't give a fuck about your feelings. They didn't give a fuck about your feelings.
Man, I don't give a fuck about your feelings.
No, I'm saying the game didn't give a fuck about your feelings.
Oh no, obviously not.
Your ass.
Obviously not. But no, I'm saying I would love to see like some more remakes happen in the future.
I love remakes. I don't want you to bring a game back and it's the same shit, just repolished.
Like Brave Musashi, I would kill for a remake of that game because that game was so good, man, and that was back when Square was on the top of their game, dude.
It's a shame what happened to Square.
Squaresoft.
It's a shame.
Square, yeah, it's real soft, man. They bought out fucking Enix, which was like their competition back in the fucking 90s and shit.
That shit was poison to them, yo. They fucking...
It was.
When they absorbed them, it fucked their whole shit up.
Yep. Now they just keep fucking everything all up again. And fucking dumbasses. Oops, my bad.
That niggas is crazy.
Fatal McMumu. That's what I would change my name to. Yes, Fatal McMumu, because that name sounds fucking hilarious.
That sounds Canadian.
Shut up, Thrash.
Yeah, it does sound good. I was going to say that. I held my tongue, but I'm going to have to agree. It does sound very Canadian.
No, actually, no. Andrew Wilkins gave me that name. He just came in my chat one day. He's like, yeah, yo, man, Fatal, I'm going to call you Fatal McMumu for going forward. I'm like, what? No, but, okay, but speaking of remakes, though, what would you want to see? God damn it, Royal. Fuck.
Hey,
no, but I mean...
Trying to do accents, man.
God damn. Oh, you can try to make a Canadian accent, but it definitely will not sound right.
I did an Asian accent earlier. I figured I could do that one too.
But no. Like, if you guys had to choose a remake, right, from like any generation, like past, fucking like let's say PS2 wise, PS2 down. Fucking, what remake would you pick, man? Like, what would you want to see a game come back as a remake?
PS2 back.
Yeah, PS2, PS1, N64, all that crazy shit.
A full remake. I know Unimusha's coming out. But I want a full remake.
You already said it, man. Bloody Roar, man. I would love to have.
Yeah, dude. Bloody Roar would be fucking the tits, bro.
I got Bloody Roar from that disc you get, that free demo disc that you would get when you buy the PlayStation. And Bloody Roar is one of the games that came within the disc. And I played that shit. I'm like, bro, I gotta get this game. At first, I thought it was gimmicky as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? You turn into animals, cuz? And then I played that shit. They're like, bro, you turn into animal, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to get this shit.
Yeah, it was creative as fuck, man. That's back when gaming was creative as fuck, man.
Hey, everybody, the bat chick in the game, low key, was the Chun-Li of that game.
Yo, I saw somebody post like a remake fucking list. Because the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I saw somebody the other day post on Twitter like their top 10 games they want to see back as a remake, and believe it or not, number 10, you kind of was like, huh, what? They want to remake a Pong. I mean, you want to remake a Pong? No, how the fuck would that? What? Yeah, man. Dunk. What? More classified fucking sounds? All right, cool. Go ahead. Whatever.
Stupid shit. He's burnt out. But get your outros in there. Hold on. No. Fuck that.
Prince of Persia would be good.
Hey. I'm about to go eat.
You ain't eating shit.
Wait, you say you eating sushi?
Hey, y'all get your intros in or not? Yeah, sushi. Nigga, my girl just hit me up talking about she.
Hey, Need for Speed Underground too. Crazy.
Fuck you, Diver. Just because you single. You single right now, nigga. When you at work, nigga. I want to hear that.
Need for Speed is alright.
Need for Speed was whack, nigga. No, it was tight. Back in the day, it was whack.
That's a good list, JP. I like that list a lot, JP, man. Some good shit right there.
They did out of the box racing games, and I like that.
Ooh.
Chase My Police.
Outrun.
You Are Police. You know what I'm saying?
Outrun.
Nigga, remake a Sight Bite, my nigga, or like a real remake of Spy Hunter, nigga, like real. They did one back in the day for the PS3, but I want to see like a.
Did they ever do it?
It was for the PS2 with the Rock in it.
Yeah. Go march your ass back outside. Get your outros in though, nigga, so I can get something to eat.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show there, fucking Thrash, man. I appreciate being here again, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Who else is in here? Nigga, I forgot to say who even hip in this motherfucker still, nigga. I know all day and nigga. Go ahead, JDO. Go get your shit. Weak ass nigga.
All right, this is JDO with Josh. It's on one and only Sony Pony. It's been a great talk here. And hit that like button. Make sure you guys attend the next podcast here and have a good night.
Yes, sir, indeed. Go ahead, Flush.
Yeah, bro. Flush, Draco Rex, Asian Gambit. I'll see some of y'all. There's 40 motherfuckers watching. Ain't no way it's 40 motherfuckers watching me tomorrow. But I'll see some of y'all Sunday. You know what I'm saying? 9 p.m. Eastern and shit. And we out, man. This motherfucker needs shit to eat. Because apparently ate earlier like he's supposed to and shit.
Hell yeah, nigga. It's 10 o'clock, nigga. Shit.
That shit 10 o'clock where you at. Where you at? This shit is fucking 1 o'clock right now.
Yeah. 10 o'clock. Now I gotta eat. Nigga, nigga, shit. Nigga, if it's free. Wingstop. Oh, Wingstop. Oh, you bitch telling me? Oh, let's go, nigga. That's how I do it. Go ahead, and get your outro in there, Diver. Weak ass nigga. Damn, he's probably saying that. Yeah. Good shit, Diver.
Outro, Diver. Beautiful shit, Diver.
I love that shit, bro. It's make it leaves nobody. Nobody's confused. I promise. Nigga, well, those for coming out, y'all niggas. I would be on here longer, but nigga gotta eat. Nigga, duty calls. Sorry we couldn't get on yesterday, but we got on today, so niggas can't say shit to us. You know what I'm saying? Catch me on that battlefield, nigga. I'll be on
gonna bring you the food.
What? Nigga, have my girl choose my food, nigga. You stupid as fuck, nigga. And plus my girl,
some kale.
She be acting scary and shit. She don't like going out and being out by herself and shit when she get shit scary ass. But yeah, nigga, thanks for coming through, y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure. Go check out Royal shit though, nigga. Y'all niggas can't go check his shit out, my nigga. His shit is pretty good, my nigga. You might like his shit. You know what I'm saying? He be throwing some little topics in there. They got some Asian gangster shit, but he still got his good. His shit is good. You know what I'm saying? Diver's still building his and shit. He's trying to get through the bottom phase. So once he gets by that, my nigga, he'll have his channel. There you go. right on time, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga Fatal got his shit. And I don't know. Fatal, you be doing shit on your shit, right? Don't you?
Yeah, whenever I actually have that on my phone, yeah. I do podcasts on my hotspot stuff.
Yeah, so he does his. JDO don't do shit, but talk shit. So
yeah, I do. I just make these little videos. I do. I ain't that crazy.
Little baby videos and shit.
Little baby bites.
What's up?
They should remake Battle Arena stuff in there. They should.
They really should. They really should, nigga. Hit that. Hey, niggas, hit that. Hey, on the way out, my nigga, hit that like button for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Get more people up in here and shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, nigga. We'll holler at y'all fuck niggas later, my nigga. Y'all niggas know what it is. Nigga. Whatever, nigga. I don't even know what to say. Fuck y'all. That's what it is. Fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
Fuck y'all guys. You know what I'm saying?
Later, guys.
Fuck each other last one. Yeah, I'll holler at y'all niggas later.
Peace.